That'd be amazing.
And they're going to be launched by Team Maze across a whole weekend, a whole seed beading week.
Me,
I know.
both morning
Saturday
shows on
and
the weekend.
Sunday. And that is Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April from 8 till 1. And we've got some good news. We've got the posh needles, we've got the tulip needles as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now, just quickly as well, how many projects, how many kits?
We've got 1 DVD, 5 projects, 12 kits, plus bundles, plus, well, I'm not going to say anything else.
You're keeping a secret? Oh my word. So, do join us, please, for Team Maze Seed Bead Weekend, Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hello, my lovelies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bienvenue, welcome. It's Jewellery Maker, Jewellery Maker. Singing cabaret then, for you. Anyway, good evening. The first thing I'm going to do this evening is I'm going to introduce the most wonderful team here at Jewellery Maker. Leah is on cameras. Slothtastic herself. The only man in the building remaining is the director, Mr. Adam. There he is, very handsome beast. Smells very nice this evening, by the way. I think he's on a date later, or he's on a promise, because he smells much more attractive than usual. Then producing, we have the lovely Becky. There she is. She's hurt her back. She's got a bit of a put, but she's off on her holidays. She's off on her holidays. And then we got Lucy back, because we didn't have Lucy last night. She abandoned us, so she's back as well. There she is. And if I was to tell you I had one of the most impressive macrameists ever, who do you think my guest designer would be? Nadja. Here she is here, looking particularly stunning this evening, I may say.
Goodness me, thank you. Well, I can return the compliment.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Indeed.
you. It's very kind of you. Oh, it's a mutual adoration society here at Jewellery Maker. Anyway, we are so excited about this evening. We have lots of treats. Now then, I put a little picture of a buzz, 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 honeybee, honeybee, buzz if you like, but don't sting me. Now then, we've got Bumblebee Jasper. That's the link, team. But like you've never seen it before. Oh my. Ding dong. I tell you what, wowzer. Massive building blocks of wonderful drilled, super cool Bumblebee Jasper. That is our today's must-have, obviously. How cool are they?
These are awesome.
Aren't they
That's
just?
the right word. They're really, really nice.
I think they are amazing. Absolutely wicked, those are. True representation of what a Bumblebee Jasper jolly well should look like. Wow. Today's must-have, 8 o'clock today. They are brand spanking new. They are totally natural. And we've got the whole stash of them. All right, so those are coming up at 8 o'clock today. I'll tell you what as well, now we've spoken to Simon. I met Simon in the car park today. It's a bit awkward because I had a load of underwear in my boot. He never said anything. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird moment. I didn't say anything. He looked at me, looked in my boot. He looked at me, I looked at him, and I thought, I'm just not going to say anything. Pile of knickers. They were all clean. They were clean. They were clean. But there was a pile of knickers.
Well, a girl needs knickers, you know. What can you do?
Well, why? Because I've told you, I've changed my style of knickers, and all my old style of knickers I've washed. I'm going to take them down to the recycling bit at the tip. You know. Anyway, it's a bit awkward. Anyway, Simon, who's our merchandising manager, does these Simon's picks, and he's got like a special authority to take prices down. So we've got the lowest ever priced Zircon. Behave you lot. The lowest price of this beautiful Zircon we have ever done. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
That is stunning.
This is unbelievable.
Wow.
Now this is, we'd have made this our today's must-have if we'd got enough, but we haven't. We are down to the last 77. It is the best price, a manager special, a Simon's Pickaroony. Oh yeah. You might have seen Simon with his curly hair. He's been posting all those videos while he's been out in India with our lovely Marie. So, extraordinary price point on these. I tell you what, if you've been looking at these thinking, I am desperate to own these, but I haven't been able to afford them before, I'm willing to bet you'll be able to get them tonight. And it's not just £2 off, it's a huge saving as well. That is going to be our... We're going to wait that long? Or do we want to put it on the old... We're not allowed? What about 7 o'clock? Shall we? Message in if you'd like them on pre-order. If you ask us to, we could be persuade you to do that at 7 o'clock for you. We can't do it before, but 60777 is your text message. Start with Jet and Studio, or message through the JewelleryMaker.com website or app. Best ever. If you want it on pre-order, message in. Please do. Now then. Oh, no, this is going to throw me. No, hang on. Do you mind? Sorry, poor Lucy's going to be thinking. Now, excuse the behind the scenes here, but I've got the numbers. If I don't have the one on the left, I'll get all confused. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. It doesn't take much to confuse me.
Digging a hole there.
Do you want to... Nadja, what did the director just say when I said... Doesn't take much to confuse me. What did he say in our ear to everybody?
Ooh,
what did he
shall
say?
I say it?
Yeah,
Shall
go
I
on. Out him.
Doesn't take much these days.
He said it doesn't take much these
cheek.
days.
The cheek.
I resemble that remark. But even so. Yeah, it wasn't you tonight, Leah. Don't worry, we'll give you time. It's only 5 past. Now then, a star. A star. Now this is very apt because my dad is running the rural cinema in Henley and Arden today. And their film this evening is A Star Is Born.
Aww.
Oh, it's brilliant. Not the original, the latest one with the Lady Gaga and the older Gaga and the Bradley Cooper. The Bradley Cooper and the Lady Gaga. So anyway, we now have a 925 sterling silver. Now, what I like about these is they are discreetly stamped nice and clearly 925.
Wonderful.
Yes. And then these lovely, equal, beautiful, gorgeous stars. And they're really chunky, look. I'll put my hand there so you can see it. Like nice, chunky stars. And I just think if you made that for somebody, you could have a pendant, a pair of earrings. Just add a chain. You're done.
Sweet. Yeah, no. I mean, I had a birthday the other day for a friend. That's precisely what I did. Had components like that.
Yep.
Just added shepherd's hooks, a nice chain, and that's it.
It's
Quick
easy,
gift.
isn't it? Yep, quick make.
She loved it. So
Yeah, well, I say this every time. A star is a really positive symbol. isn't it? We think of Hollywood stars that you aspire to be like. You know, we talk about, it is iconic. We talk about a Hollywood star, a music star. They're all positive things to aspire to. Then we think, you know, sort of when they put the stars in the is it the Walk of Fame? In Hollywood, and and then you think about stars when you were at school and you asked to have a bronze star or a silver star or a gold star, didn't you? You know, on your work and a star in the sky, twinkle star, when you wish upon a star. So for wish bracelets as well, perfect size charm for a wish bracelet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a perfect gift for like a christening, christening gift, that sort of thing.
That's a nice
idea. My gran bought me a bracelet when I was little, and every year I got given a little
how lovely.
charm to put on that. So that's perfect for that, I think.
And that's the other thing to think. If you think about all the people, all the friends that you know, I would say most of us have got friends, including ourselves, that have got charm bracelets. So it's really handy to have just to be able to give a little gift to somebody, isn't it? Or buy one of our charm carriers that we do here at Jewellery Maker, and you can just add that onto a sterling silver chain.
Easy.
And then pop that on. They're just lovely.
It's quite nice, actually. Also, if you look at the actual composition of the star with the little centre, I think it'd look amazing if you put a bit of resin in there.
Yeah, that would look lovely as well. Yeah, it really would.
Set maybe a Swarovski in the centre.
Oh, nice idea. Yeah. Now those are only £3.22 each, because if you think about it, I've got 3 of those. Would you like to see them in? Now I've naughtily left my diamond necklace on, which I'll take off in a moment. But just to show you scale, I know it's naughty, but it's fine. I forgot, didn't I? So if you, instead of the diamond there, if you just added that, in fact I could add that on as well as the diamond, couldn't I?
You could, yeah. I think it looks quite nice.
It does actually, doesn't it? Yeah. But that is so lovely. Nice size for a pendant. Would you like to see as an earring? Everybody's like, yes, please. I don't have the earring in, but just to give you an idea of roughly what that would look like for you.
That's lovely.
It is nice, isn't it? I'm also thinking end of school year.
Oh, yes.
So if you wanted to do like a make for a teacher.
Shooting star makes, like if you have it on a drop chain, like a snake style chain, do you know what I'm talking about? You have the chains that actually go through your ear.
I've got those with a heart on the end. They're really nice.
Fantastic.
They're lovely.
So attach it to that. It's like a shooting star kind of gift.
That's
so,
nice. I like that idea. Yeah. We've got some memory wire on the show. Got some elastic for stretches on the show.
Oh, great.
Now then, findings. We had a really good deal on findings on silver plate last night on the Late Show, didn't we? Oh, yeah. So what we've decided to give you this evening, sorry they're in bags, that doesn't look very good, does it? But there are 33 left. It's all right, Luce. You know, she can't do everything. She's got too much stuff to do. We've got chain, shepherd hooks, crimps. We've got jump rings, toggles ×2, and head pins with a ball on the end. There are 21 pieces of rose gold plated base metal essential findings. Chain wise, just to confirm, it's ½ a metre. ½ a metre of chain.
I love those little kits just for that.
They're just brilliant, aren't they?
Got everything you need to start with.
Haven't they just? All the essentials, I mean the clue's in the title. Essential findings. That's exactly what they are. Findings that are essential. Simple as that. And you get the handmade gemstone jewellery gift bag as well. Very handy.
Brilliant, they really are. I mean, if you take the little tag off that it comes with, and it's perfect. Once you've made your little jewellery, you
just put your jewellery in there, and little drawstring. It's a nice little gift. I've run out of these actually. They're handy to have, aren't they?
And they're really classy, I think, looking.
I think so.
Yeah, like them.
So you get that as well, with a little message on it. So, AEAZ 18. I do apologise that I only got 33, but let's think positive. Let's think glass half full. £2.95. Now, this afternoon, I went for lunch. A pre-birthday lunch with my dad's friend, Valerie, right? And do you know how much I ordered her a glass of the Pinot Grigio? Do you know how much the large glass was? 250ml. How much do we think? No more than £6.25.
Wow.
£7.65 for a glass.
Wow.
Which she polished off during the starter. Because it's a birthday. It's easily done. £2.95. We've just done there. versus £7.65 for a glass of wine. Puts it into perspective. Now, how many are left? Less than 10.
Oh.
Well, it's a no-brainer, that £2.95. How could you not? Eh? Brilliant. But Howlite. Ooh. Now, I've seen you work wonders with these, with Macrame, young lady.
They're fantastic. They really are, because they're such an amazing shape, and you can do so much with Macrame, really.
You really can. I mean, honestly, I have seen Nadja, I'm sure you have as well, do some amazing designs with these. Or you can just go super simple, do a little lark's head knot with a leather cord or something called easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Japanesey. Job done. I've just watched Shawshank Redemption. I do apologise. He says that in that. He says that in that. Lemon squeezy, Japanesey.
Oh, love that movie.
Yeah, it's good. So, Double Trouble. We've got loads of Double Trouble on the show tonight. We have just put loads and loads and loads of fantastic deals together to give you a saving. 80 carats of Howlite in these donut shapes. It's like a ring donut, effectively, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. You like a ring donut, do you, Leah? Well, I guess to eat. Yeah, what else do you do with a ring donut?
Oh, it's a bracelet jewel.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know what she was on about then. 40 mil. 40, bless her. 40 mil. She don't get out much. £6.45. So we're talking £3.22 and £3.23. It's brilliant. They are lovely. Do you automatically think to Macrame with these?
Yeah,
Nadja?
I tend to.
Yeah.
I like that as well. But as easy as Macrame, you can actually wire as well. I really like the hole you've got in the centre for these, because some of the donuts have got quite a large hole. This is much smaller, so you can easily...
You've got a good point there.
Yeah, you can easily settle a gemstone in the centre and wire work around that. So they're fab for that.
Do you know, I didn't even notice that till you said that. You're absolutely right. Look at the size of the hole in the middle. See, look, if I just hold that there, look, it is a reduced, still very usable, but it is smaller than we're used to seeing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I quite like that, because it offers a lot more design opportunities.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. It's a very good put. You know, I don't know if I'd have noticed that, but you're absolutely right, Sweet Pea. So yeah, 80 carats in each. Now then, please, pretty please, put the today's must-have on pre-order, please, please. Well, now hang on. You've changed it, haven't you? Because it wasn't today's must-have. Well, it is technically today's must-have as well, but today's must-have is the Bumblebee jasper. The Zircon is what we were asking about. Now then, are we allowed to do both? If you don't ask, you don't get, do you? Shall we do something we're not supposed to do?
Yes.
At 7 o'clock we can do it. Oh, why not? Who wants to stick to the rules? I don't think so. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, we weren't asking about the today's must-have, but let's face it, the Zircon's today's must-have as well. Let's do it. 7 o'clock, we'll put the Zircon and we'll put the Bumblebee jasper on pre-order. Why not? Why the devil not? Let's do it. I'm in that kind of mood. Just in that. Oh, now I'm going to show you these with the today's must-have.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Even with the Zircon mixed in as well.
Oh, you're going the whole hog, you are, Missy.
Oh,
I tell you. Look, she's not wrong. So Nadja's saying, well, I'll tell you what, let's go the whole hog and throw in
that's stunning.
the manager's special, heavily discounted Zircon that's going on later. That is a lovely... I tell you what, we should work in the kit team, shouldn't we, Nadja?
I think so.
I think you're right, love.
Yeah. That'd be brilliant. I mean, you have your neck piece there, and then a focal with the Bumblebee jasper.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That is great. So that's the manager special heavily discounted Zircon coming up at 8 o'clock, but we're going to put it on pre-order at 7 at per your request, as a pretty please. And not supposed to, but we're going to put the Bumblebee jasper on pre-order as well at 7 o'clock. So that's 40 minutes away, my loves. All right. Now, in the meantime, if you want the Citrine, which is rather delightful.
Fresh as always.
Now, we haven't mentioned, and why have we not got the button on? Come on, you two. What's going on in the gallery? Oh, the communication in the gallery this evening's just incredible. Under 10 ad. Adam, we're going under 10, we're going under 10. Every item in this hour is under 10. I'm very happy now. Let me just take my necklace off because I don't want to be flashing me, you know. Because everybody's going, can I buy that necklace that Zena's wearing? It's like, no. So, don't let me forget that, will you? So, darlings. Citrine. Oh, look how bright that is. That's good quality citrine.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? That's a shock. I tell you what, if that had a 1 in the front, I'd think, woof, that's good. Because citrine with that kind of clarity, that kind of brightness, wow, that is good. And I tell you what, I don't know about you, but we had a right lot of rain today, haven't we?
Oh, I mean, I came without a jacket and I really regretted it when I stepped out.
You came out without a jacket?
I did, yeah. So,
did you not check the weather app before you left?
Well, it was blazing
Edinburgh.
Sunshine in Edinburgh. It was really hot, so I thought, oh, let me be cheeky and go without a jacket. So.
Oh dear.
But,
yeah, it's been a bit wet. I'm hoping my water butt's full when I get home.
Oh dear.
My water butt were a bit empty. Yeah, you got to fill your water. Water butts are great, aren't they? We should have another down pipe. If I had another down pipe, I'd have another water butt.
Oh, they're handy to have.
They're brilliant, yeah. What do you use a water butt for? Oh, bless you. What do you think you use a water butt for, darling? For water the garden, yeah. Yeah. Because it saves you use it, and also it's got natural nutrients in it without like the fluoride in your tap and stuff, you know. So it's a good, saves you money. Doesn't the rain just... Yeah, but sorry everybody, I'm just having a little bit of a... But darling, think about when it doesn't rain, then you've got the rain stored in the water butt. So, she's so lovely. Oh, now then. When are we doing the other really naughty deal on the Unikite? At half past, darlings, 10 minutes. We're doing a really... Oh, these under 10. Doing a... Adam, you're going to be in so much trouble in a minute, I'll tell you, if you carry on being so cheeky. Now then, I have got...
Nice.
Yeah.
I like those.
I have got the naughtiest deal on Unikite coming up in about 10 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Got so many amazing shapes at the moment.
Haven't
I adore
we?
those. These are brilliant.
I'm guessing you might not have seen the Late Show last night, but oh my word, we had this Chrysocolla showcase last night. Oh, the shapes.
Really? Didn't see.
Oh my, they were gorgeous. I went home and bought some of them. We had hexagonal. We had like these, like almost trapezoids with a slant on them. We had randoms. We had fancies. Oh, they were so good. Oh, they were just beautiful. Oh, and the kites, that was it. Well, no, nice. It wasn't a kite, it was a rhombus. Now, is it Olivia Colman in Victoria? It is, isn't it? Is it Olivia Colman? Who's the lady that plays Victoria?
Don't know.
Do you know what? I read an interview on her this morning, lying in bed. Do you know what one of her wishes is? She wants to be able to roll her R's.
Oh, right.
She does. Read that this morning. What's her name? Jenna Coleman, thank you. Yeah, because Olivia Colman's the other one in Les Miserables at the minute. Yeah, the one that won the Oscar and Broadchurch. Yeah, I knew it wasn't right. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, she wants to roll her R's. So, we have got these beautiful cubes. It was a long-winded story, wasn't it? Can you roll your R's, Nadja?
No, and I really want to. But as a child, I always want to. Oh, I can't do it. I just cannot.
You can't either, Leah. Can you, Lucy?
It sounds so cool.
Oh, I think it's good, yeah. You couldn't sing that song Reet Petite, could you?
Probably not. Nope.
So then we have got these beautiful cubes, and I've got a really, 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 really naughty deal on Unikite coming up.
Oh, these are really nice.
They're fantastic, aren't they?
Really, yeah, love those.
Love Unikite. It's got such a lovely array of colour tones. It's got beautiful sort of gentle greens and then dark greens and olive greens all mixed in with a beautiful salmony peach tone as well. It's a fascinating gemstone. Totally distinguishable immediately. You know it's an Unikite straight away. You can tell what we think of the strand because of the way we stranded it with those spaces, which you get as well to reuse.
Oh, they're brilliant.
And your tassels.
I like using all the I like using all bits and pieces of my strands when I get them. It's just you get a whole kit in itself, basically.
Exactement. Wait, £8.95. £8.95. £8.95.
Do you know what? Those would go really well with the citrine that you had just now, I think. Great colour combination.
Would you like me to show you the with
please.
the citrine? Yes.
Please
Hang on,
do.
she'd like to see it.
Even with the Bumblebee basper? Goodness.
The what? Sorry, that's easy for you to say, darling.
The Bumblebee basper.
The Bumblebee basper. The Bumblebee
there.
basper. There you go.
I didn't have wine for lunch.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
She didn't. Perhaps she should have done. £8.95. Now that's with the citrine that Nadja just mentioned.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you know what? I wouldn't have thought that'd be quite right. It's like the sunshine's shining through the trees.
Oh, that's beautiful together.
This isn't it. That's a very good call. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. I like those. Did you say, excuse me, pardon? Oh, I like those.
I've had those before to work with. These are,
have you?
Yes. Love, love, love those.
Wow. I don't think you can get those under 10 if I remember this strand correctly, Becky, love. Yeah, Becky's not looking at me over the computer screen, having a little mild panic meltdown. Have you made a boo-boo? She's made a boo-boo. FHTA53. That we haven't thought of that before, have we, a Becky boo-boo? Now we're in trouble. Under £10 on Red Ocean Jasper. Those are just gorgeous. Oh my, look at those. Oh dear. Do you know, I don't think I've seen those before.
Can I just say, I had them in the kit.
You had them in a kit? Oh, good for you.
Coming up tomorrow. What? Coming up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Right then. We are a little bit scared about the under £10, but do you know what? We're going to have to do it now because we've done it. We put it on there, haven't we? Can't start. Yeah, we shouldn't have been £9.95, but help yourselves to that mistake of Rooney, quite frankly. I'll give you an idea how many you're getting. 2, 4, 6, they're so lovely. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 I've got on my strand.
Each and every one a focal.
Yeah,
if you want
agree.
to be.
That is just gorgeous. Now then, I keep promising you the naughtiest deal on Unakite, don't I? It's a bit... All I will say is, I'd like to believe we could all treat ourselves to at least one and not even blink. Not even bat an eyelid, because it's just such a phenomenal deal. So, grab them while you can. They are limited, but they are a cracking deal, and it's our first style buy. This is such a naughty deal. When the graphics are in, just basket checkout. It's a no-brainer. You know those purchases where we don't even have to engage our brain or our soul or our, you know that thing where you have to sort of sense check with yourself. Can I afford it? Should I? Shouldn't I? You won't even have to worry about that. No. Strands on the end as well. So, check out now. I'm just going to say it. Check out. Buy it. Just buy it. It's a steal. Steal. Although we're sort of saying you can have it, so it's not really theft. It's effectively. We've got Unakite in these lovely ovals, super smooth, whole full length strand, with your tassels, and I would check out now. We're not just under 10, we're not even just under 5. We are way beyond that. So there's your heads up, all right? So Unakite in these lovely ovals, drilled, centre drilled, obviously right through the centre, so you can see how they're going to balance. You've got this lovely, lovely gemstone, which is a lovely neutral. First person to check out, straight out checking too. Don't blame me. Now, can anybody see the price yet? Oh, my lovely friend Marilee's in from Arizona. My stepdad's just been there. Looked amazing. Fantastic, actually. Right then, for those of you not online, for those of you hovering in your baskets, Becky, normally we'd string this out. Normally we'd keep building to a crescendo, but it's such a great crash price, I would whop it in. Help yourselves to as many as you like. We're not even going to restrict, we're not even going to limit you. Just help yourselves. There you go. Fill your boots. Overload your baskets. Now I'm just going to check how many we had. Got reasonable availability. So do you know, mind you, having said that, you're all having 2 and 3. Which you would, wouldn't you? Yeah. Okay, help yourselves. £1.95. Let's think about what would £1.95 buy?
I'm just trying to think, as you're saying that.
What?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, not even, wouldn't even get me from A to B in town.
No.
No, wouldn't on a bus.
It's a funny place to live. A to B.
From A to B, yeah, like travelling in town.
Yeah. It's so cheap. Doesn't even get you an hour's parking, does it?
No.
Does it?
No.
I'll tell you, it doesn't. That is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. As I said yesterday, that got me a bag of rice. In fact, no, it didn't even get me a bag of rice, did it? My bag of rice was £1.99. Still haven't got over that. But anyway, yeah, now, Philomena, don't blame you at all, my darling. She's doing exactly what I would do. She's had 4. Well, actually, I'd say that, Philomena. I'd have 5, because then I'd think, oh, I said 10 now. Under £10, I've had 5 strands of
Put in your
Unicon.
stash.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, that is just brilliant. And they're beautiful as well, aren't they? Fascinating gemstone, full of personality, lovely neutral tones. They go lovely with our manager's special naughty Zircon saving crash price deal as well. That's going on pre-order in half an hour with the today's must-have Bumblebee Jasper. Those are just lovely. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, now the good news is we did start off with a really good availability. But I must say, you are wading through that with some speed, with some vigour. I love Unakite. I really do think it's a lovely...
Very earthy.
Lovely earthy. That's a nice description, isn't it? Earthy. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. That's a decent extra... In fact, I'm going to have a measure. Not that I'm going to question the 32, but I am. You know. Somebody's been eating biscuits or something. What is wrong with you people? Oof. I'll have to bring in a little mini hoover. A desk hoover. See, I knew it. I jolly well knew it. Well, I'm over 33. Not me, although I am. We all know you're over 33, Zena. I've actually got a 4 in the front. I know. Shocking. Shocking. It'll be a 5 before I know it, I tell you. No, Adam, there's not a 5 there yet, darling. Stop it. Now, Eunice, Graham, Colin, Collector, Leon, Jackie, Poppy, Anna, Michaela, you do need to start thinking about checking out now. If you want to avoid feeling sad. Now, we started with 177. We've now got less than 40. So we had a reasonable number. Didn't we, to be in our defence, I feel. Here. Now, we've got a bit of a trauma here at the office, here at Jewellery Maker. Some of the team have been given Easter eggs. Some of us have not. Which camp do you think we're in? That's not the point.
Yes, it is. It's not the point.
Sorry?
It's not the point, is it?
It's not the point.
No.
Having a little bit of a hot flush again. I think it's Hannah's had the studio very hot, hasn't she? It is a bit hot, isn't it?
It is hot.
Yeah, so if we could just call it a tad, and then I'll let you know when it's freezing again, if that's... I'm so sorry, but it does get... Hannah likes it very hot, doesn't she? Yes.
No, it is a little bit warm.
Now then, heads up. This deal is brilliant, and I think we've got about 8 left. It's something really...
I've seen those before.
Oh. 5! Oh, gosh, it's even worse. Sorry. I've got 5 opportunities. If you can afford...
I love those.
I tell you what, Dendrite, agate, cabochons, for under £10. It's a no. I'm not surprised I've only got 5 left. Grab them quick. Honestly, IQVR45 is the code. Beautiful, beautiful, real feature cabochons, aren't they?
These are fantastic. I love wrapping those in very, very simple wire wraps just to show off the stone.
Yeah.
They're such a nice size as well. Beautiful.
They really are, aren't they? Great shapes. You're going to get a multi-shape variation. Obviously, we've got a lovely, beautiful elongated. What do you class that one as there? You've got an oval, obviously.
Obelisk, maybe.
Yeah, good good word. Yeah. Now then, as I said, we are going under 10. You get your 30-day money-back guarantee. Not that you would ever want to part with these. They're too beautiful. 135 carats of sensational Dendrite agate for under 10. Now, there you go. Look, that's why we wanted to show you the recording. They are so dramatically different. That's why most of you tend to go for a double helping, i.e., buy a couple. Now, the trouble is, let's just give you a heads up, here's what happens, and I've talked to lots and lots of jewellery makers that do this, and I've done it myself. You buy a couple to see which one you prefer, and then you can't part with them. And you end up keeping both anyway.
I know, it happened to me so many times as well.
Yeah. So let's just be honest, we've all done it, haven't we? I mean, they're just incredible. Utterly, utterly beautiful. So if you can get those under...
Well, that's good.
Obviously, you've taken the lot. Where are they supposed to be, darling? No, there's nothing in there. Oh, hang on. No, there is. Ooh. Ooh, a cabochon.
What is it? Different spine.
It's a coffee stripe.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
That is actually very... That with the zircon, I'm thinking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think with the Zircon Manager Special Super Saving Discount we've got coming up, look at that.
Oh, I can see a nice channel set with the zircon on top of that. Beautiful. Very nice.
That would look lovely, wouldn't it? Absolutely fabulous, actually. Now, you get one of these, 40 by 30 mil. That is the guaranteed size, guaranteed pair. There's no sort of suggestion of you might get an oval, but you know, you would definitely get a pear shape cabochon. 50 carat solitaire as well. 50 carat single gemstone. PXGP48. I've got lots of different colours actually. I love agate. I love the fact that it comes with so many different colours. Sometimes they're dyed, obviously, as it is in this case. But
it really is versatile.
It is, isn't it?
Stunning. Mm-hmm.
I think they're really, again, like the Dendrite agate, really feature lovely bandings, lovely markings. Every single one is different. You never quite know what you're going to get. So it's kind of like yes, you know the shape, and yes, you know the carat weight, and yes, you know the size. But every coffee stripe agate, like the Dendrite agate you've just taken, will be totally different. So you get a little surprise element as well.
That's what I like about these gemstones, because as you're saying, every single stone is unique. So it's like opening a little gift pack.
It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. £3.95p.
Great.
Great. Good, isn't it? Why? Oh, sorry, we're having a right little chat here. Oh, right, okay. That'll be addressed later. Okay. Anyway, so, I mean, speaking of Easter eggs, you know, Easter eggs tend to be more than that, don't they?
Oh, yes, if you're
It's a hollow egg.
Shops. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Couldn't even buy a bunny for that.
Exactly. Absolutely bonkers. PXGP48, beautiful coffee stripe agate. I love the different names as well, because you can pretty much name a jasper and an agate depending on how they look. You know, and I love that. Well, just speaking of which, can I just tell you something? I was a bit perturbed when I drove a different way to work today because I was at my dad's lady's friend house. Went for coffee after we went for lunch. Anyway, I digress. Well, I have to say lady, you can't say girlfriend at 79, can you? Can you? All right, girlfriend. Anyway, driving down this road, do you know what the road was called? I think it's the most... I don't know how this got signed off by the government, whoever agrees to road names, I don't know. Cutthroat Lane.
Really?
What a horrible name. Yeah, but Cutthroat Lane. Oh.
Wonder what went on in the person's mind.
I dread to think.
that there. Maybe there was somebody living there they didn't like or something like that. I don't know.
I just thought, oh, really? I drove past and went, ooh, I don't like that. Cutthroat Lane.
There's some weird street names and things like that.
Just.
So,
I'll tell you what, if you live on a funny or near a funny name or town or road, message in because we'd be fascinated. There's one in Redditch called Rotten Park. Oh dear, that's not very nice either, is it? Rotten Park. But yeah, memory wire. Talk about going down memory lane. Hey, a tenuous link there. Oh, cutthroat lane. Right then, I was talking about memory wire on the show yesterday. In fact,
I was just about to say, it's perfect for that. Look at that.
That is what you can do with a memory wire.
I've been admiring that the whole time, just because they sit so perfectly. The memory wire just keeps it in place like
Doesn't
that.
it just?
Love that, yeah.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Yep.
So this is one of my 5 coil bracelets as made by the lovely Mark Smith. You get 14 coils of the bracelet, 14 coils of the ring and 10 coils of the necklace in all different colours. And they're just so lovely. Can I show you how easy they are to get on and off as well? And they look, I mean, just look at this. So you just do that and it's off.
Yeah, I know.
And then all you do, look, I'm just going to show you now, just hook it on, hook the end on, and then you just do that. How easy is that? Easy peasy. And just thread it. I mean, all that's got on there, if you look, is some seed beads, some Swarovski. You could put Swarovski pearls or real pearls or cotton pearls that we've got coming up on the show later. And just make them as beautiful as you want. And I'll tell you what, this really kept catching the light because of the Swarovski in the car today.
Yeah, I love that. And the nice thing about memory wire like that is that you don't need spaces. Just stays put.
Exactly,
So,
exactly. And then all Mark's done on the end, just to show you what he's done, he's just featured, just need a pair of either the memory coil tools or just a little round nose pliers and just put a loop on the end. It's that simple. That's your stopper. That is it. And they're so beautiful. Look. You know, and now when I went out with 2 sets of friends to my drama's 80th birthday thing where I had to get up and sing on stage and stuff. And both of my friends, I was wearing a black version of this, and my friend Anne and my friend Yvette were sat there and they both ordered one. So Mark had made one of these in black, and they both ordered one, and they wanted it exactly the same. And I rang him up and said, "Would you do me a commission?" And then I bought 2 bracelets off him.
Well, it is. I mean, they're beautiful. It really is a simple elegance.
Yeah,
with
they look
those,
fantastic.
So, yeah, love them.
You know, really lovely. I love them. So, yeah, memory wire. So you get all of that, and you get the bag, you get the gift bag as well. Get everything for £3.95. Such good value for money. And I tell you what, if you're like me when it comes to your stretches and you start getting into memory wire bracelets, you will become addicted and you will just have to keep coming back for more and more memory wire. All right? Just thought I'd tell you that. It's an addiction. Doesn't upset anybody though. It's not infectious. Well, it kind of is infectious with jewellery makers, but doesn't cause any harm, does it? Did you say, ooh. Okay, I've gone Antarctic now. Thank you. It's just starting to get icicles hanging off the nose. Are you all right, by the way?
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
No,
Yeah, because I don't want to freeze you or heat you, or we have to think about you, lady.
You're the one with the neck. You need to look after your throat. So.
Oh, you are so lovely. Lovely you are. Lovely. Rose quartz and labradorite druzy.
I like rough gemstones like that.
They're so
very
cool,
natural.
aren't they?
Yeah, no, just because they are, raw material.
Yeah.
I like working with that sort of thing.
So it takes you back to how it
does.
Probably Mother Nature wanted us to wear them.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's so popular. I see so many people lately wearing this style of jewellery.
Yeah.
Simple, cradled in a little bit of metal, worn as a necklace or a ring.
I'm surprised how popular it is actually, if I'm truthful. I really am. They're just lovely. So what we've got here is your rose quartz, which we've got, the rose quartz is there, look. And then we've got, now I've got 4 pieces in each, but it's actually the carat weight that we guarantee. And then you've got the labradorite, which is so unique. So lovely. Oh gosh, I've just reminded myself again. I look up on the screen and then I see under 10 and I think, oh yeah. Because you forget, you get carried away with what you're looking at and then you think, hang on a minute, so I've got 8 gems here and they've got to go under 10, so they're only going to be just over £1 each anyway, aren't they?
That's crazy.
Yeah. That is impressive. In fact, I've got 8, so we are talking about £1.24 each, aren't we? I think.
They've got drill holes. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
wow.
yeah, they're drilled as well, darling.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm just
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at the screen. Oh, that's brilliant as well.
Yeah, so if I can
you
turn that one
wanted to-
around, can you see the line at the top? Just in case for those of you who don't cook, there you go.
Oh,
See that
right.
line across the top there? That's your drill hole. See?
Oh, that's excellent. So
Isn't
you have
it?
the choice. You
Yeah.
can, because the hole isn't very much apparent. So if you wanted to set it without showing
Yeah.
off the hole, you could, and just as easily strand it. That's excellent.
It's great, isn't it? So there's your drill hole again, if you can see that. Let me see if we can show it there. See? There? Drill hole again. Clever. So yes, if you like me and you're not a big wire worker and you think, oh, I love the roughs, but I don't know how to use them, I don't know how to... Well, pretty easy there with the drill hole.
I think these are fantastic for very simple surfer necklaces. You know, as we were
Yeah.
talking earlier with a lark's head knot, maybe just a piece of wire cord or
Yep.
something like that. It's very popular for that sort of style.
Can you surf?
ruffs. Pardon?
Can you surf?
Oh, no, I wish. No, I cannot.
See, now would imagine you'd be a brilliant surfer.
Never tried. I'd love to.
Really?
Yeah, have you? Have you?
I've windsurfed.
Have you?
Yeah, I've windsurfed.
Okay, that's fun. The most I did was water skiing once. So
Yeah.
But yeah, no, surfing, I think I would probably fall over before I got anywhere. So.
Well, I got really close. I was talking the other day about this parachute skydive thing for charity, and I got really close to that. And I said to my dad about it over lunch, and he went, "Well," he said, "Valerie's friend here did one of those, and he's been in a wheelchair ever since." And I thought, "Oh, thanks,
Oh, you're
Dad."
joking.
I went, "Thank you, Dad." I was like, right, okay, thank you. And then he said, well, it was parascending as opposed to... But it's the same thing. I went, all right, Dad, thank you. Talk about putting me off. It was parascending.
What is that?
Parascending's where you're behind a boat, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Is that parasailing, is it? Oh, what's parascending then?
Isn't that off a hill, where you run off a hill and you... Is that
paragliding, isn't it?
Oh, right.
It's got to be bad luck though, hasn't it, I think? Bad luck,
Yeah,
I think.
probably. Not bad luck.
But
it's fun. I think I did a bungee jump once. That's what I did a long time ago. I think it's not as terrifying as...
Yeah, it put me off slightly. Anyway, where am I going, sorry? Yes, it's fine. Oh, this just, again, under 10. I cannot recommend these enough.
way.
I could wax lyrical about this for the next 3 hours.
Midnight blue.
Oh, yeah.
Stunning. I love that sort of colour. That's so beautiful.
Isn't it? Now, it's
Yeah.
black spinel underneath, but coated over the top. And it is like a midnight sky.
That's
Totally agree with
beautiful.
you.
That was the zircon interspersed. That would be
Yeah.
fantastic. Wow, that's beautiful.
Do you want to see it with the Bumblebee, which is going to be on pre-order in 10 minutes? I mean, those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Those as the neckline piece, and then one of those as the feature.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect combination together, isn't it? And again, if you're a purist like I used to be, and I know a lot of our Alison, and I don't know about yourself, Nadja, and Mark and people, but being a purist of gemstones is one thing, but then actually when you see some of the enhancements of the gemstones that are just an added bonus with these coatings, I think you'll be converted.
I firmly believe that each and every gemstone has got its place in design.
Yeah,
That's the way it works, you
Yeah.
know. So if there's something that looks beautiful, then you
Yeah.
make something out of that,
think
you know.
so, yeah.
I think you close yourself if you go for one style on its own. So I quite like to keep my mind open and work with everything I get. And I think coated gemstones really have their place in jewellery.
Well, if you think as human beings, not being rude, unless you're in a nudist camp or on a nudist beach, we coat ourselves in clothing, don't we? And we think that's okay.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, we're used to it. But under 10, coated black spinel. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can thoroughly, wholeheartedly, hand on heart, recommend this to you.
No, it is stunning. It really is.
Isn't
It's
it?
such a beautiful colour.
It is.
Because of the coating, I think it's beautiful.
Which isn't coming through properly on the screen, if I'm honest. But that's why we give you 30-day money back guarantee. So coated black spinel.
Pearls, that would look amazing.
Yeah.
Big. Oh.
$6.95, absolute steal again. Ooh. So well done. Oh, in fact, I'm going to keep those out and I'm going to where are those? Yes, I know they should be. Yeah, it's so helpful when the producer goes, well, they should be there. Really? It's like when you say to somebody, isn't it? And you say, where's so-and-so? They go, it's on the side. Well, which side? I don't know which side you're going on about. Anyway, we'll find them, don't worry. When you come back, hopefully they'll be here. Start by. Do you know what? We thought, how about we give you something to go with the coated black spinel? Because I'd like to think, yeah.
Monochrome but off monochrome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, how about those together, look? Nice. Nice complementary sizing, pairing, yeah.
You should be in the kit team, you know.
I think we should, my darling.
No, you made that kit. You should be.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Add that with the black, with the Bumblebee jasper.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That is just spiffing. So we've got clear quartz, faceted rondelles, 3x2 mil, 30 centimetre strand. Again, the lovely thing is, you could go to, let's say you've got a really impressive stash, because I think as we start to, I was talking to three of our jewellery makers have been in here, working with us actually, getting involved with our shopping experience we've got coming up this Saturday. And they were saying, you could see how their excitement of just playing with all these different gemstones. And they had this whole table here at Jewellery Maker just awash with gemstones and treats. They were just...
Children in a candy shop.
Oh, weren't they just? Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was like kids on Christmas Day morning when Father Christmas has been. And but the lovely thing is, when you pick up a coated black spinel or you pick up a clear quartz, you know that no matter what piece of jewellery you're making, they'll go with it.
Yeah,
they'll work.
Right. Yeah.
You know, as long as you've got the right thread or wire or, you know, gauge to go through the whole of the gemstone. But clear quartz, black spinel, essentials. Again, like the findings, absolute essential gemstones.
Yeah, it's forever popular as well. It really is, yeah.
And again, we're still in under 10, including the star buys. Yeah? So, $9.95 on clear quartz. It's a great deal, isn't it? So, they would go beautifully.
Yeah.
With the Bumblebee jasper. Now you might be thinking, how hard is quartz? Is it a hard gemstone? Is it hard enough to put into jewellery? Absolutely, goes up to 7 on the most hardness scale. So it's hard, it's tough, it can withstand... Oh, look, a little hand came in there. Woo! So, I don't know, I've never done that before. Suddenly I saw my hand go, woo! I thought, ooh, it's never done that before, has it? Woo! Very weird. Sorry about that. I suddenly thought, whose hand's that? Oh, it's mine. Oh dear. Anyway, clear quartz, faceted rondelles, gorgeous, under 10. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's as simple as that. I've got the most unusual treats down here. Are these the check, can we do those later? Go on, shall we squeeze them in? Shall we? Oh, I'm going to do these. Oh, I didn't know we got these. Let me show you these. Let me show you these. These are so lovely.
Oh, wow.
Oh, can we do them under... Oh, okay. Wow. I saw that... Nobody saw that. I saw these and I thought, chrome dioxide. Now these are the rose petals. Look, look,
these are great.
Oh
So much
yeah.
fun.
Drill hole, they are drilled, look. They are the chrysolite capri gold beads in the rose petal shape. They are, check. 50 of them. Aren't they beautiful?
They are. I've never had a chance to work with them. I'm dying to get my hands on those. Love them.
Now these were only launched a few weeks ago. I don't think we're supposed to have them in the show. So let's just not tell anybody. So do me a favour. Buy them all. Nobody will know. Oh, do you like the fast show? Oh, you ain't seen me. Right. You can always tell the people that watch the live show. I could also do the brilliant. That's another one. Now then. Oh, hello. Could you divide that by 50, love, please? Those check beautiful beads are 5p a piece in the chrome dioxide colour.
Wow.
Yeah, and you will get all 50. They are. Wouldn't they just love, even if you don't work with pressed beads and check glass and seed beads, how lovely with that drill hole just to have those as dangly drop earrings.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. £2.25. Now then, how many have we got? Can I see who's getting them? Yeah, come on. Oh, okay. Now then, we do have people like Lavinia and Collectors Buying and Anne to add 2 each. As a collector just bought 6. So with 3 people, 10 have gone. We only started with 77. You've got to grab these as quickly as you can. They're the only check petal beads we've got on the show tonight, and at £2.25 for 50. Yeah, if I can get the 50th one back, that'd be so lovely. Thank you, darling. Yeah, they're absolutely knockout. They've all got the drill hole as well. £2.25. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, we're approaching sellout already. That's how quick they're going. I think everybody's in shock, and they're on their way to Texas as well. So do join us after the break. Got a lovely kit, lovely demo. Of course, we've got Nadja, and lots more treats and those cheeky deals on pre-order. Now then, during our very exciting seed bead weekend that we've got coming up on Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April, we've got some really, really exciting launches. Now on Saturday's mid-show with the lovely Alison Tarry, we will be launching her brand new Storm Duo DVD. Very exciting. On Sunday's mid-show with Hannah Osborne, we've got the brand new Iris Duo as well. So that's coming up with the DVD. Brilliant. Now on the Sunday late show, we've also got Sylvia Fairhurst from the Bead Workers Guild as well. Now that's on the late show. So do please join us. Lots going on. Super jam-packed. That's Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April. Now then, we are just about to film a brand new, Mark Smith DVD, brand new seed beads.
Never seen before on JM.
Never seen before. No. Infinity and
Trinity. It's going to be amazing.
And they're going to be launched by Team Maze across a whole weekend, a whole seed beading week. I know.
Both morning
Saturday
shows
and Sunday. And that is Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April from 8 till 1. And we've got some good news. We've got the posh needles, we've got the tulip needles as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now just quickly as well, how many projects, how many kits?
We've got 1 DVD, 5 projects, 12 kits, plus bundles, plus, well, I'm not going to say anything else.
You're keeping a secret? Oh my word. So, do join us, please, for Team Maze Seed Bead Weekend, Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April. Excuse me a minute, but I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I'll tell you what, she hasn't. It's just garlic. Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's really nice.
It's spicy garlic chicken, isn't it?
It is. It's very spicy.
Oof.
It's very good. Sorry.
Don't say sorry, it's fine. You'll boiled egg out in a minute. Not getting go away. Woof!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It won't be up. Woof! Now then, we were talking about this in the dressing room stroke toilet, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You are quite right, my darling. They are absolutely gorgeous. If you have never experienced Pietersite, always makes me laugh because my brother's called Peter and it makes me think of him. But he's not quite as attractive as these, if he doesn't mind me saying. He'll get what I mean. He'll get what I mean. I don't think anything's as attractive as these, if you don't mind me saying. But I think you need to. There are certain gemstones that you've got to see for yourself. The studio lights will never show the true beauty of Pietersite properly through the camera lens. It's just impossible. But the joy that Pietersite will bring you in these cabochons, in this kit, is just undeniable. It really, really is. It's this beautiful, rare, sort of dark background with greys, and it's comprised of hawk's eye and tiger's eye. It's a fascinating gemstone. Really, really is.
It's got the same sort of visual qualities as seraphinite, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a fair point, yeah.
So,
and that's the lovely thing with Pietersite, because it's characterised by these really distinctive swirls or streaks of golds and oranges, and oh, it's just beautiful, and it's just fantastic. Now, you know when we talk about tiger's eye, it has that ripple line effect that goes across the surface. It's a similar effect of chatoyancy in Pietersite, but the reason it's so different in appearance is because that chatoyancy is so chaotic. It's almost like it's just confused and locked into the gemstone. It's beautiful. So in a tiger's eye, it's arranged in a parallel line. And in a Pietersite, you've got the mixture of the hawk's eye and the tiger's eye, and it's totally chaotic, that chatoyancy. And that's what gives you that really distinctive effect. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The lovely thing as well with Pietersite as well is that it can have dense or sparse inclusions. And then you can either get mostly grey, you can get blue, you can get orange, you can get orangey brown, or an equal mixture of all those colours, and that's why Pietersite will always be different. So you've got the guaranteed 2 pieces in the cabochons, okay? Then in addition to the cabochons of the Pietersite, which are absolutely stunning, we're also going to give you some wire. So the wire is your copper wire, and it's the rounded wire. You've got... now, can I just confirm, because at the moment I've got 3 gauges here. Mine's saying 0.4, 0.6 and 1 mil. Do you know what you got, darling?
I just had 2, as far as I remember.
Right, we need to just clarify then. Okay, so we need to just check that description. Okay, sorry, my description's wrong. Okay, you do, let me just confirm, you get 10 metres of 1 mil and you get 10 metres of 0.6. So yeah, definitely the 1 mil, definitely the 0.6, and definitely the 2 cabochons of Pietersite. Now, the price of the kit, we will give you a saving. Now, Pietersite is one of those gemstones which is hugely, hugely collectible. Oh my word.
This beautiful midnight blue sets off so beautiful by the copper.
Imagine that. With the coated black spinel.
I was thinking exactly that would be beautiful. It would make such a beautiful channel set around it, even as a neck piece in combination with that.
Absolutely.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Now, Pietersite, rare, rare gemstone. Really, really rare. It's got this beautiful, silky lustre to the surface as well. Oh, your jewellery's spectacular, Nadja.
Oh, thank you.
What you can do, how you come up with these design ideas. Oh, incredible.
Well, the gemstones really speak for themselves.
No, it's you. No, it's you. $49.95 is not your purchase price. See how lovely that is, just with the wire. No gemstone, no nothing.
I quite like actually working with just wire, especially when you get the thicker gauges to work together, because it can make some real structural pieces.
Absolutely.
And you don't really need that much, many gemstones in it. So enjoy that.
And that pendant, really lovely creative wire work. Absolutely incredible. So JLXE87, you definitely get the 2 shapes of the Pietersite. You definitely get the 20 metres of one, which is 10 metres of 1 mil, 10 metres of 0.6, and 27.95. Now then, young lady, what are you going to show us?
Well, I thought I was going to show you how to make this square pendant with the wire in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be lovely. Absolutely. Now, as well, you'll see there, if I'm not mistaken, you've added some chain.
I have, yes.
So if you got the rose gold plated findings kit that we did earlier on in the first hour at £2.95, then you've got the chain and you've got the clasp.
Yeah, easy. And you add that on and Bob's your uncle.
Absolutely. Right then, are we okay to hand over to a demo? Is that all right to our lovely Nadja?
Right,
lovely Nadja.
Okay. So, shall I get started?
Yes,
then?
please.
Okay. So, what we're going to start off with is framework for the wire work. Okay. So for that, we're going to use the 1 mil wire as our base, and then the 0.6 obviously as the weaving wire. We're going to create a square first. Okay. So important with this sort of design is to keep your weaves even, and to have the same amount of weaves on either side before you do the bending. So I'm going to cut my pieces now. Obviously, the more decoration you want in the center, the longer you need to have the remaining piece of wire, because we're going to use that to create the bell, and then later the remaining wire to create a design in the center. So I'm going to start with the 1 mil wire. I've cut these pieces quite short for demo purposes, but I've probably for this used about 20, 30 or 40 centimeters even, if you're comfortable enough to work with that sort of length. If it's too long for you on one end to have that sort of length, I'd recommend starting actually in the center and leaving a long weaving wire on the other side, so that you can then just flip it and work the other way around, because that will help to make the wire shorter to weave, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so then we've got the 0.6, and that I usually work off the reel. I like doing that because firstly it saves on wire. You don't have to trim it off, and if you've got leftover pieces that you can't use for anything else,
it saves wastage, doesn't it? Yeah.
Wastage, and also it's easier to handle. I usually just chuck it on the floor and work off it there, so saving that. Okay, so as I said earlier, if you have a longer centerpiece, you can leave a long wire piece towards the left with the weaving wire. Because this is short, I'm just going to leave a small tail. And I'm just going to start by winding around 5 times the 1 mil, and try and keep the weaves quite even. And the neater you work now, the less adjusting you're going to have to do. And I've woven about 5 times, and I'm going to bring in the next wire, bring it across, sit it on top, and then just go over it twice, and just make sure that you push the wire nice, because now don't pull too hard, otherwise you'll pull the 2 wires closer together, and then the wire which is going to come through the center is not going to fit through. Actually need to go around the bottom, and again push it nice and tight and go 5 times. Now obviously, because this is a 0.6 wire, it's a tiny bit harder to weave than your 0.4, but it's still nice and soft and malleable. So what I do quite often when I weave, I just come in to keep it neat and tidy and push the weaves together as I work, because this just makes sure that everything is nice and tight.
Your work is really neat.
I just prefer it like that, to try and have
it looks like it's taking some care and consideration, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I just enjoy doing that as well. I mean, on the other side of the coin, it means that I'm really slow. I tend to take quite a long time for my pieces, just because I stop and start so often. But I think everybody has their own sort of style in designing, working with things. For me, I just enjoy doing that. So just make sure that you push all your weaves together. Go 5 small coils, and then 2 coils around both. Come back in the center, and just keep working. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in with your pair of pliers, just push. If you're finding it difficult to hold on, you can always use a clamp here, or maybe one of the ring mandals that we have to hold your wire so that you've got your hands free to actually work. I use that quite often when I have several wires to work with, just to keep my hands free. So now you can make this square. I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the loops, revolutions. If you want to make a smaller square or a larger square, you can just add in sections. So for demo purposes, this is enough. So what you need to do next is bend. You could obviously bend once you've created a whole length of this, but I prefer to actually do the bending and then the weaving. So bring this in, just bend this across. Make sure it's a nice 90-degree angle. You're probably going to have to add a couple of more revolutions on a corner, just because the radius is larger.
That makes sense.
Then just bring it across, like so. Turn, and then start with a double weave around both wires. So bring this in, weave, and then this is your starting point, and then just going to bend the bottom out so that I can push the wire in, and then just continue around the corner, and always ensure that your weave is neat and tidy. So bring this in and just continue in this fashion until you have created your square, basically, like this. So just make sure that you've got 7 on each corner, or however many revolutions you have. So now we've got this section. I'm just going to put this aside here. I've got these sections here, so you can decide how many of these wires you want to use as a bail. I've just decided on 2 for the top. You could use all 4 of them if you wanted to. So you're going to bend the outer ones out. And then just use the 2 center ones, keep those together, and all I've done here is very simple loop around once, and then around the top. You can either do a figure of 8, so over the top once, and then around the top once, push it in, and then come around and around the bottom wire once, then around both, around the top once, around the bottom once. This is one of my favorite weaves, because it's just beautiful. It gives such a beautiful pattern. You could do the figure of 8 weave, but for me this is my absolute favorite weave. I use it quite a lot just because it looks pretty, and it's also quite easy to achieve. It builds quickly, and it's quite effective as well. So you just obviously keep going until you have the desired length of a bail. So I'm just going to keep winding around a bit to get a bit of length. So then obviously this would be the length of your bail. And then you could either bend it round with your fingers, or you could use bail making pliers. Absolutely. Bring these round and attach these, and just use these to wind around the top. Just anchor these in place, and now basically what it is from here on is your own imagination of how you would like, because it's quite an organic piece in the sense that the design is however you'd like it to look. So you could take this wire here, bring it round and bring it into the center, coil it. We have these round nose pliers in the tool sets that we have, and you could
twist it. Play, really, aren't you?
You can really have a play, and it's your creative imagination that comes into play. Now, what I wanted to do, unfortunately, I had run out of the gemstone, the cabochons, unfortunately. If you build a base, I'm just going to bring out
what you have to, darling.
So if you imagine, I'm going to bring this here, you have the necklace here. Unfortunately, I had already made all the other pieces, but you could bring this in.
You could indeed.
Lay it on top, and then simply use some more of the either 0.6 or the 1 mil to anchor the stone in place, and that would look absolutely gorgeous in the center there. So that's easy enough to achieve. So all you would do basically is take the 0.1, hold it in place, and weave in and out of the sections that you have already created, and that would then set the stone in place. And then just anchor your wires off, add your chain, and that's it. Very easy.
Yeah, beautiful.
And that's it.
That's lovely. Thank you. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
It's a tough one.
Okay.
So if you were on a desert island and you had to have wire work or macrame for the rest of your days.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
At the moment, it'd be wire.
It'd be wire.
It'd be wire at the moment. Yeah, I am hooked on wire at the moment.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's difficult because
It's hard, isn't it?
Everything has its place, but at the moment I'm fascinated by all the work you can achieve with wire, and I love to play with different styles and learning every day.
Good to know.
So, that's it.
All right, thank you. Now, if you've got any questions for Nadja, we can ask for some messages, can't we? Is that all right? Yeah. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to get all the messages on, but if you do have any questions for the lovely Nadja, let's make good use of her while she's here. Okay, and do message in. Now, we did have a message earlier saying, could you please put the today's must-have on pre-order? And guess what?
Are we doing it?
Done it. It's already there. So the today's must-have, your Bumblebee jasper, which is a brand new strand in these huge, huge rectangles. The code is PAVR03, and they are superb. Now, I'm just going to check with my producer, young Becca. Have you put the zircon? Right then, now just a heads up here. Also, this is a deal that we've been given authority to do. Now at the moment, you are seeing $45.95. We're going to be nowhere near that. And I mean nowhere near on the ombre zircon. It has never, ever gone anywhere near this before. Lowest ever price doesn't even cover it. It's a Simon's Pick Manager's Special extraordinary price saving on this strand. And you know what? Just trust us. Put it on. It's on pre-order. The code, let me just give it to you, is EXRU16. Okay? Amazing.
It is. It's stunning.
Amazing. And you're thinking $44.95. Nope. On pre-order. Thank you for that lovely demo. Thank you. Any of the Pietersite kits left? Have the Pietersite kits left? Okay, at the moment, we've got some left. You lucky things. Oh.
Oh.
Do you know,
I've seen that in a while, I think.
I love my stretches.
Wow.
I love them.
In
I love
black.
them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's just so handy to have. Just quick and easy stash builder.
I love them. This is your 0.8 mil. We do 0.8 mil in the clear as well. This is the big boy, 82 foot. 82 feet, 25 metres.
It's going to last you a while.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
If you think, you know, the average size bracelet is...
What, 20 centimetres
yeah, if
max?
that, and you've got 25 metres. Yeah, that's a lot of stretchy bracelets there. And the fact that you got it in the 0.6, sorry, I did say, 0.8 mil, I do apologise. So there you go, 0.8 mil gauge. And it's from Beadalon. So as soon as you hear the words Beadalon, you know it's going to be impressive quality. You've got your stretchy cord. You've got the description on the back on how to tie your knots. And your choice there is when you've preconditioned the elastic, i.e. you just take it. Now, I used to cut it, but until I got told by one of our guests on us, I used to measure it, add a little bit for the knot, and then I'd work. And they went, no, work from the reel, because A, it doesn't all fall off because it's got a butt like a bead stop when you're working on the reel, and actually when it's all on there, you have less wastage, and they're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I just kept cutting it off. Really daft. So I'm glad I got that tip. So just condition your elastic, give it a little pull, yeah, And then, do you use clear nail varnish or do you use glue?
That depends what I've got in hand, but you can use either.
Yeah, I use clear nail varnish, you say.
Yeah, I think you can use either.
Well, I've never had one snap yet.
Yeah,
Never.
no, I mean they last a long, long time. Unless they are actually predisposed to sunlight all day long.
Ah, right, okay.
But if they're hidden by the gemstone anyway, it's not
Exactly,
going
you're not going
to
to see it half the time anyway, are you?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're brilliant. Again, if you're watching Jewellery Maker and you're thinking, do you know, I don't even know where to start. Great place to start is a stretchy bracelet.
And I mean, it works with generally all the gemstones that we have, except obviously the smaller drilled holes.
Exactly,
but, pop anything like
but we have all different gauges of elastic as well, and all different colours. $5.95. It's great because you don't really need any tools. You need your clear nail varnish or some glue. You need your elastic, and you need whatever you want to thread onto it.
Lasts forever. Yeah. Even if you don't have glue, I mean, it'll still last for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know, not coming off.
Just gives you a little bit of extra
it does.
security, doesn't it? Yeah. So $5.95 is brilliant. In fact, can you add this to my shopping list, please? Thank you. Yeah, 25 metres. That's an extra long length.
I like it that it's in black as well. Don't see that too often.
No, generally
Usually
clear.
clear.
Yeah. I've just found out who's playing the new baddie in the new James Bond film.
Oh?
Has everybody heard that this evening?
Who is it?
Who do we think the new baddie's going to be?
I don't know.
Which actor? Pardon? Jonathan Ross? No.
Who's he?
Jonathan Ross? Yes.
I don't know who it is.
Do you know, did anybody see Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh, right, okay.
The one that played Freddie Mercury, he's going to be the baddie in James Bond with Daniel Craig.
He's very, very good.
He's brilliant.
Yes.
He's brilliant.
Oh, I'll watch that.
Yeah. Very excited. Now, we just talked about the clear, didn't we?
Oh, we've got both.
Oh! Oh, well, look. Looky here.
Oh.
Oh.
That's great for your bigger ones.
Bigger gemstones, weightier gemstones.
Yeah.
1 mil gauge. Who knew? 25 metres again. 82 foot again, but this time 1 mil. So obviously, if you've got a larger drill hole or you've got a heavier gemstone, then you're going to go for the sort of stronger. It's a little bit like when you're working with your break weights on your fire line in your wildfire. And the gauges of your pearl knotting, you're going to go for the largest gauge thread that you can through the size of the drill hole.
Yeah, it's safer that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So clear, transparent, stretchy cord from Beadalon, 25 metres, 1 mil gauge. Will match the price for you.
Fantastic. If you've got both, your set ready for stash builder. Right? If you have the findings kit.
Yeah, exactly.
The stretchy kit, you've
exactly.
got everything you need.
£5.95, that's such good value for money. So if we're saying what, in fact, where's my ruler? What did I do with my ruler? Oh, hang on, I've got my ruler.
Stretch.
Can't reach it. Thank you, sorry. So 6 inches, about 15 centimetres.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So if we did, do you know what, let's just do 20 centimetres because you've got to add a bit for the knot. So 20 centimetres divided by a metre is going to be 5. So 5 times 25.
125?
Is that 125 stretchy bracelets?
Wow.
Wow.
You'll be busy for a long time.
Yeah,
eh?
125, that's why I've not run out. 125 metres, 125 stretchy bracelets on average. That's good, isn't it?
And if you don't work off the reel, isn't it? If you work off the reel.
Yeah, you might get even more. Yeah, absolutely. That is brilliant. Well done. Do be quick, you lovely lot, waiting to check out, because you know what's going to happen if you don't buy it. I will. They make lovely gifts, elastic bracelets, I think stretchy bracelets.
Just because you can make so many quick and beautiful makes with that as well.
Well, my friend Anne, I made her 2 stretchy bracelets, and do you know the one? She wears both of them every day.
It's nice
Every
because
day.
you just pop them on so easy. Do you know what? To be fair, talking of simple makes with stretchy bracelets, I have seen the most amazing large cuff made with elastic like that.
Really?
It was kind of woven, kind of knitted or crocheted. with
wow.
gemstones in between. We're using stretchy material, so all you could do once it was finished, you just pop it on. But it was stunning, so you can do all sorts of things, not just the simple
that
makes.
sounds interesting. Gosh.
It's really cool. If you want to find out how, I'm sure if you enter it in a search engine online, you'll be able to find out how to do that. But it looks stunning.
Interesting, yeah. I didn't even know you could do that.
No, you could. I've never tried, but I'd like to.
Well done. So well done. Oh.
Oh, is that opal? What is that?
Peruvian pink opal
That
in
is
rounds.
stunning. It's beautiful. It looks so. Do you know what? It's actually it looks pure almost.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the word that pops into my head. Stunning.
So, well, do you know what? That says ombre pink opal, but I think they're very well matched.
Yeah, no, they are.
Nice and bright. I'm going to try those on, if I may. I'm going to put them on the décolletage. Nice. So they look lovely from there, nice and bright,
Beautiful.
don't they?
Yeah, no, very nice.
Uplifting rounds as well. They're so pretty. I mean, that's what that's saying is they're pretty in pink. That's exactly what that strand is. Beautiful pink opal.
Very feminine, I think.
5 to. Oh, hello. Oh, the camera was going a bit, wasn't it? Then it was like, ooh, it's like the camera fell asleep. Now that we've done a customer messages, so where's the pre-orders you promised us? They're there. Are they not? What's wrong? They're there. They're there. If you go onto JewelleryMaker.com or the Jewellery Maker app, it says get it early. They're there. The Bumblebee, Jasper and the Zircon. They're ready. They're ready. What did Lucy say?
She can see them.
Lucy can see them as well. Oh, well, if Lucy can see them. Adam can see them. Can you? Yeah, they are there. Sorry. Just go onto JewelleryMaker.com or the Jewellery Maker app and they'll be there. They're ready. They're there. They're just Bumblebee, Jasper and the Zircon. All right. $6.95. Now then, I have got a lovely treat coming up later.
Oh, I saw those earlier. I sort of spying them with my little eye
Your
from the corner.
little- Coming up for you in about 15 minutes, those beautiful, beautiful Kunzites. They are natural. You will get both strands and there are 39 chances only. Sorry. So then, my lovelies, well done. Fantastic deal there, $6.95. Right. Should we do it? Stop it. Now, I did promise you a few double troubles, didn't we?
You did. You did. That's one indeed. Is that Lapis?
Yeah,
Nice.
baby. Now then, lovely rounds. Doubling up what we're doing for you. Look how bright they are.
That's nice.
Do you know as well? Totally natural. There
Really?
is, yeah.
Most of the things
Thank
are
you.
dyed.
Wouldn't
yeah,
we look
yeah.
at those and actually think with that bolder colour, with that impressive a
Exactly.
colour, we would think those were dyed?
Absolutely.
And we'd be within our rights to believe that. So that makes them even more impressive to know that they are absolutely natural. Oh my word. I tell you what, I am so impressed with the quality of those lapis. Mega, 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 mega impressed. And they would go beautifully with those Kunzites we've got coming up as well, wouldn't they? Absolutely fabulous. So, this is, I would say, one of the most desired opaque gemstones, steeped in history. I mean, we have, as human beings, had a love affair with this gemstone for so many centuries now, thousands of years.
And with reason.
Yeah,
Really.
totally understandable. It's such a shock of striking colour. And the fact that that is natural, that lapis, is absolutely knockout. I mean, when you think about the value of lapis, sort of depends on its intensity and its strength and saturation of colour. Well, there's all the value you're going to need there in that lapis lazuli, isn't there?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
They're strong, they're bold, they're beautiful. And what I love about these is they are an unapologetic blue.
Well, that's right. I mean, it stands out. You
Doesn't
wear
it?
it, you walk into the room and people
get noticed.
will see. that
It's
piece
absolutely
of unique
striking.
light. It is, yeah.
And the fact that we're going to give you both of them, And if you added those in with the... In fact, can I just show you with the Kunzite? Because you might not think to put Kunzite and Lapis here, but they go really well, in my opinion. You might agree, you might disagree. See what you think.
Complement each other quite
Don't
nicely.
they?
I think so, yeah, because the Lapis brings out the complements the blue
It does
hues
indeed.
that you get in the Kunzite. It's beautiful there.
But equally, if you put it with the clear quartz that we did earlier, if you put it with the coated black spinel with that midnight blue, that would go great as well. And also in the first hour of the late show this evening, we did the most fantastic Citrine under 10. And Citrine and Lapis.
Oh, yes.
Oh, just divine. Now, you know we just talked about the stretches? Can't beat a stretchy in Lapis, can you?
That's precisely what I'm thinking, because, I mean, that's something that I would wear every single day.
Yeah, well, think how many... I mean, I tend to wear like a navy blue stretchy jean type material. I've got them on today, actually. And they would go... I can't show you my leg, but... But can I get my leg off?
It is blue. Shall I help you lift it up?
My foot's stuck. Now, how nice would they look with them? Sorry, it's an odd shot, I know. It is, you're all thinking, what the heck is she doing there? But if I had those on the wrist, you know. I mean, I could have shown you with your top, because you've got a different blue. And that would look lovely as well. Oh, hang on a second. Here we go. You can be my live mannequin. Yeah, so that goes lovely as well, doesn't it?
Nice blue.
Thank you for lending me your neck. Now then, here we go. This is what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you both strands.
Oh.
£12.95. £6.48, isn't it? And £6.47.
How much was that glass of wine?
£7.65.
There you go.
£7.65. You can get a bottle for that, but not in a restaurant, darling. No. In a supermarché, yes. £12.95. 180. I love you, Leah. What do? I play up, Leah? I just think you're so lovely. I might have to steal you. Bless her. £12.95. RP XC35 beautiful lapis lazuli in 8mm rounds. Now I think those are the perfect size for stretches. I do. Oh, Nikki is in Vien. I knew I was tapping into my French then.
Oh.
Now, Becky, when you go to Paris tomorrow, will you be speaking French? Oh, she meant no. I mean, she didn't even say no. She's going to Paris tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
I'm so jealous. That's such a beautiful city.
Love Paris.
You're going to love Paris.
She's going to see a mouse, though.
A mouse?
She's going to Paris to see a mouse.
Are you going to Disneyland or something? Ah, see, I'm clued up.
Other places in Paris are actually available.
Yes, loads.
Yeah, loads, yeah. RP, do you know that's going to give me an idea? It's my dad's 75th birthday in May, and I was saying to my dad, so where should we go? Oh, I could take him to Disneyland. Do you think he'd be impressed at 75?
I think it's fun at any age.
I think so. Yeah, let's take him. £12.95. Well done to Richard, to Wendy, to Collector, to Anne, to Christine, to Pat, to Lynn, to Collector, Stephanie, Nikki in Bien. Voila. Oh, now as well, darling, we've got just a tiny teeny few of those Milfiori glass. We'll have to show.
I
love them. It's like a strand of Easter eggs.
I know. I
just love them.
Fantastic. See, again, that's, you know, open yourself up to different styles of gemstones, different
Totally
types.
agree.
So, got their place and everything. I adore them.
I mean, now then we had the Howlite donuts earlier with a smaller hole, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, if you want to make the whole design with Howlite rounds as well as the donuts, this is a little cheeky deal for you. Now again, you know that's going to work with the lapis. It's pretty obvious. Blue and white stripes, always nice and clean and fresh.
And the coated spinel, I think, would look fabulous in between. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that'd look lovely. See, at the weekend I wore my sort of maxi dress in blue and white stripe. And yeah, actually wore a dress, got the old, well I say got the legs out. You don't really get the legs out in a maxi dress, do you? You don't actually, you probably see less than you do in your jeans. But yes, I actually wore 2 dresses this weekend and a jumpsuit.
Oh.
With pineapples on it.
Nice.
I went all out summer this weekend. Get ready for my parachute jump. Yes, a good point, yeah, but I wouldn't be doing it in a pineapple suit. Anyway, so, Howlite. Sorry. Howlite in these beautiful 6mm rounds, lovely and bright and fabulous, and you know, I just think in the summer we tend to flaunt ourselves a bit more, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. For the day of summer we get per year, we have to, you know.
Old sun hat comes out, a little pair of sneaky shades, and we think we look fabulous, don't we?
We do, we do indeed.
Yeah.
Catch a bit of a tan.
Exactly. Make yourself look even more fabulous. And that's what I do think that's why we tend to wear jewellery, isn't it? To make ourselves look more fabulous.
It makes me feel more fabulous.
Yeah,
Not that it makes me, but it makes me feel fabulous.
Yeah,
so
and that's the thing. And anything that I think that enhances your mood or makes you feel better about yourself or makes you feel happier, it doesn't hurt, does it?
Absolutely not. Wearing genuine gemstones always makes me feel happy. It really does, regardless of what it is.
It's just like you're treating yourself every day, isn't it?
Well, that's what it feels like. It just makes me feel happy.
So do you I feel happy? Do, 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 do. You get both? Do you?
Uh-huh.
Fiver. Earlier on, they sold out. But we had Dendrite agate cabochons.
Oh, yes. Oh,
with it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, pity they sold out. That would go so fabulous.
That would go, yeah, they have gone, because we took those to under a fiver. It was obvious they were going to sell out, but there you go.
With a kit, actually, if you bring the Pietersite in.
With the Pietersite. Nice idea.
Oh,
yeah.
that's beautiful.
Have we got any of the kits left, darling? We've got a few of the Pietersite kits with the wire.
That'd be fabulous. If you closet, just simple wire closet Pietersite and have those as a neck piece. Did I say something?
No, do you know what it is? I'm so sorry. Every time I hear the claw, I think of Toy Story with the claw.
Oh.
And it just, every time I hear claw, I think of Toy Story.
I was like, what did I say? Did I say something? Okay. Because I always say something.
You know, you remember it when they go, the claw.
Yes.
It just makes me laugh.
I will never be able to forget now. Thank you, Zena.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh dear. Oh, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? We have a giggle on the Late Show. Oh, nice. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. No, that's class.
Pure class, isn't it, darling?
Always.
Pure class.
Always. It's like starry night.
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, if you want sparkle, there it is. It's as simple as that. If you want your jewellery to dazzle, to sparkle, to sort of catch attention, you cannot go wrong with black spinel rounds.
That's stunning. That's the sort of strand I would actually put on the memory wire to show off the whole strand, just like the bracelet you've got on.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just sparkle.
It's superb.
Sparkle non-stop. That's beautiful.
Look at that. I mean, just gorgeous. And the fact that you're getting both strands. So you're actually getting 36 centimetres there.
That is a lot of that sparkle that you're going to get home.
Now, I know I tell this story quite often, but I'm going to mention it again. When I was 40, my girlfriends put together and bought me a Thomas Sabo charm bracelet. The manufacturers are available. Now, I happen to know that it wasn't genuine gemstones. I know that for a fact. And I know that the bracelet without the charms was £90, and that was 8 years ago.
Wow.
£90.
That is incredible.
We're nowhere near that. And we even gave you that. If you got those lovely sterling silver stars that we did earlier, we had some lovely charms in stars, a beautiful cut-out star design, a star within a star, and you add that onto there, my goodness me, I think every person that you know, all the ladies in your friendship and family circle, I think would love that bracelet because it's monochrome, it's black, it's going to go with everything, it's got a simple silver star, and I think they'd love it.
Yeah, I think you could even uplift it more if you added like a sterling silver spacer between plus the star. That would, and then the clasp, sterling silver clasp. That would work so nicely.
And Dudley, earlier we had the elastic in the black. So we had the stretchy cord in the black earlier for $5.95. We worked out you could probably make about 125 stretchy bracelets with that reel, roughly. That's based on a sort of 6-inch, 20 centimetre style, 6-7 inch bracelet. Just to give you an idea. So both strands, now that means we've taken each one of those strands, if I'm not mistaken, to about $8.99 each. That is brilliant.
For that size spinel, that's incredible.
5 to 7 mil, graduated as well.
That's really good.
Now then, in 20 minutes, remember, we have this just sensational Bumblebee strand, Jasper, brand spanking new. I've got some bees and wasps that are trying to house in my house at the minute. You know when you've got the vents?
It's the season of that.
Yeah, you know the little tiny, there must be air vents in the bricks. Must be brick air vents. And they keep trying to get in them little holes, they are. Right, wee, stop it.
That reminds me, we had a bee's nest in I digress now, but we had a bee's nest in our house once when we lived in Africa. And we had a little hoopoe come in. And a hoopoe, it's a bird, and if you search it, it's called a hoopoe. They're really, really fun birds. And it used to peck on the roof, and we thought it was some sort of intruder. So yeah, I digress. But yeah, that was my story with bees. Just reminded me. It's called a hoopoe. Hoopoe. Google it.
Can you imagine that?
Other search engines are available.
Yes. You can imagine, you don't say that to your kids, do you? Hoopoe.
They call hoopoe.
Did you hoopoe? What colour is it? Can we have a look at a hoopoe? Sorry, let's have a look at a hoopoe.
It's a fantastic bird. It's brilliant.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love them.
Oh wow! Can we make it? Oh look at his! Oh look at his head!
Yeah, look at this.
Oh,
Find
wow.
a better picture. They're brilliant. They are so fun to watch.
Can I show you that? Am I allowed to show that?
Oh, disappeared.
Oh.
It's not a pooper.
Awkward. Oh, just be careful what I touch there. There's no dodgy photographs, are there? Just checking. Ah,
it's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? That's a hoopoe.
Yes, a hoopoe.
Hoopoe. Hoopoe, the boo-boo. That's fascinating. Sorry, what are we on? Now then, you just mentioned sterling silver, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
They're on the desk.
Do we have behind there?
Ooh.
Is that jump rings?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. You can never have enough sterling silver jump rings. Always need them. Oh, in different sizes.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
4 different sizes.
That's brilliant.
So we're starting with, I'm guessing they are, just to double check, yeah, they're the inner diameter. So you've got 3 mil inner, 5 mil outer. You've got 4 mil inner, 6 mil outer. You've got 5 mil inner, 7 mil outer, and 7 mil inner and 9 mil outer. 925 sterling silver. You've actually got, would you believe, 200 jump rings there.
That's loads, really.
Yeah. 200. And we were saying earlier, now, this is what Fleur always says. If you popped one of those different sizes of jump rings in sterling silver in between each of those black spinel and put it on a stretchy bracelet, she says that aside from her chainmail jewellery, that is her best-selling designer jewellery, is the stretchy bracelet with these sterling silver jump rings in between.
Yeah, no, I can believe that.
Yeah.
It's classy and
it
elegant.
Is, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Sterling silver is always popular.
Well, we were talking about sterling silver earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, no, we were.
We were indeed. So 95 sterling silver. I can confirm that they are all precision saw cut open jump rings as well. Now, we're not going to charge you the full amount, despite the fact that it's sterling silver. And it's one of those things that we always yearn to work with, isn't it? Because of the beautiful malleability of sterling silver and obviously the fact that it's just a beautiful finding. You can always tell as well, I mean, don't get me wrong, our silver plate is great, but you don't have to look at sterling silver on the graphics as us as presenters and guest designers and things, because the second you look at it with that lustre and that quality, you just know that they're sterling silver. They are instantly recognisable as such. Now, Anne's just said, hiya everyone. Hello, Anne.
Oh, hello.
Oh, not nice. She's just said, hello. Celeste said, thank you for such wonderful shows. They really do bring me joy.
Oh, that's nice to hear, isn't it? Oh.
Celeste. What a lovely message. Oh.
I know, it's lovely.
Have you arranged your parachute yet, Zena. I did a tandem skydive and it was the most exhilarating thing I've ever done in my life. So, is it? So.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, see? Why couldn't I have that story today instead of me dad saying, well, gee, our friend did it and been in a wheelchair ever since. I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Well, just go anyway. Hey?
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I hurled myself down a mountain, didn't I?
Yeah.
On a pair of planks.
And that's amazing.
You know? Thank you, Sue. Well, there you go then, Sue. Because you've just said that, I'm going to ring up and book it tomorrow.
Good. Well done. That's good. And you best show us some pictures.
They film it.
So I can
They film
see.
it, do they?
That's
so all your cheeks go.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, I'm going to do it then, Sue. If you've done it, I'm going to do it. Shall I do it? Shall I do
Yeah.
it? Shall I do it?
Absolutely. I'll just go for it.
I'm going to do it.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm so envious.
Can you do it with me then? 1st of June. Can you do it with me?
Oh, I'll go with you.
Do it with me? You have to raise a certain amount of money. Anyway, I'm going to do it then, Sue. Thank you. You've just given me the confidence I needed, Sue. I'm going to book it tomorrow.
You'll not regret.
I hope not. I'll give myself a will before I go up. $34.95 on that deal. JNXC89. Yeah, well done. Did you just call me a jumping granny?
Gets better and better, doesn't it?
Honestly, the things they say to me on this chat, I'll tell you what. Right then, we are going to give you. Thank you, Sue. I did need that little booster because I'm a bit scared. We're going to give you in fact, hang on. Speaking of tandem, we're going to give you a tandem Starbuy.
Ooh.
Now I have given you a little.
Can't decide if they're lavender or pink.
Well, that's the lovely thing because it is the most unusual combination between pink, purple, lavender. It's like
Even
all
peach.
three or four swirled together to give you this really lovely colour tone.
No, it's beautiful. It really is. Stunning. I'm usually not a fan too much of pink gemstones.
No, I agree.
But this
I'm with
one,
you. Oh, Kunzite, I just think there is something truly magical. So same size as the Lapis lazuli line. We proved that looked lovely together as well. Kunzite is one of the most dreamy gemstones. It really, really is. And again, on the skin tone. And this is the thing about Kunzite that we've seen, because we've seen Kunzite photographed a lot on different models and things, and we find that actually against all different skin tones, Kunzite works really well.
It does, yeah. Just because it picks up on the different colour tones in your skin, so you can actually wear it with any colour as well, I think.
Yeah, really, really lovely. And there's nothing flat about it, is there? There's movement of colour within the gemstone.
Well, it's kind of got like a... I can't really think of the effect it's got.
It's almost like a swirly candy floss style design, isn't it?
Yes, like a cat's eye almost.
It does look as though there's something in there, some sort of phenomenon. And it's just beautiful. Utterly, utterly beautiful.
It's very unique, put it that way.
Yeah, it is. Really lovely. So again, if you were, and at the price we're going to, you could even think about actually going with the stretchy. I can't believe I'm going to say that about Kunzite, but I am. And we had the transparent, so that would look really, really lovely as well. We had the 1 mil, so you never know, it might go through. Worth a try. 400 carats here because it's double the 200. Beautiful Kunzite. I mean, again, that would lend itself really well to just having a beautiful pearl knot as well.
Oh, that looks amazing.
That really would, wouldn't it?
With a very bright sort of purple, not bright, but a bold purple cord.
Well, we do actually, in the new range of colours of the pearl silks, we do an amethyst dark purple.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
That would be amazing.
and that would look fantastic. Or even possibly a red.
Yeah, yes.
A red silk would look really lovely because and this goes beautifully, beautifully with your pastel tones, your aquamarines, your jadeites, your morganites. It just works beautifully. It really does. So GYXE65 is your code to get bow strands, full 38cm strand. And it's a star buy. So you know that we're going to do something very, very, very special. Now, usually we would have to go to £49.90, but it's the late show. We like to give you something extra special. We all go, wow, are we? Oh, gosh, that's impressive.
That's for 2 strands, is it?
So at the moment, are we £24.95 a strand? Which I have to say for Kunzite is pretty impressive, £24.95. So
wow,
that is
really good.
That therefore is, buy one, get one for £2.
Okay.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, I say, you buy one.
You get one free.
No. No, you don't get one free.
Nearly.
Honestly. Epic fail. Right then, Leah. Sorry, everybody. Leah, let's try that again. I say you buy one.
You get one for £2.
Doesn't really work, does it? Yeah, but thank you. I love you, Leah. I do. £26.95. Well, should we? I tell you what. Should we have a little count?
Okay.
20, 30, 40. Got 48 on there.
Oh,
So that could be 96 Kunzite.
I mean, if you could just pick out each stone that you like the look of, 2 or 3 even, and put a very simple, we put on one of those slider braces that we have and make focals like that.
Yeah.
And you could sell that for £15–20 each.
Easily, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing that we haven't really, you know, because sometimes we feel it's a bit crass, don't we? But we haven't even touched on the money-making potential, the kind of return that you could get from one of these strands, because they're only £13.48 each, which for Kunzite, I have never, in my history of presenting on Jewellery Maker over the years, I have never, ever seen a Kunzite in an 8mm round taken to £13.48 for a strand. Never.
No, that's crazy. It really is.
When you put that into context. Because that isn't just one. Nadja's got the other strand. That's both of them.
Look at the stones.
They're incredible.
I'm just
Absolutely.
looking at each, as we're talking, I'm looking at every single stone. Every single one of those is amazing. Such a beautiful gemstone, really is.
Yeah,
there you go.
really lovely. Well done, everybody. Well done. Now, the only thing to mention, only started with 39.
Oh.
Sorry. Well, it's 39 more than we should have at that price, isn't it? And that's why you've got to think about it. The Bumblebee Jasper is on pre-order. Going very, very well on pre-order. The code, if you want to get them early, is PAVR03. They're completely natural. Brand new strand. Look at that. They look very Aboriginal, don't they?
They do, actually, yeah. I think they're great for modern edged designs around your neck.
Yeah. Look at that. That looks like it's got a piece of jigsaw in it.
It does.
Doesn't it?
A very modernist.
Yeah.
Love that. It's so different. And you don't really actually get to see something like that in that colour either too often. Brilliant. So I can't wait.
Ooh, nice. I said there was lots of double troubles. Double trouble.
I think that's one of the most favourite gemstones around about these parts.
Rose quartz, yeah. Now I want to show you with the black spinel, if I may.
Oh.
Because black and pink.
Such an unique piece, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Any day.
Yeah, wow. I totally agree. Doesn't that look wonderful?
It does. That's beautiful.
Makes each gemstone look more dramatic.
It does, you're right.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty, isn't it? I love rose quartz. Rose quartz is I think it's a really underrated gem. I truly do. I'll tell you what I've got coming up as a star buy later as well.
I saw that earlier. It's one of my favourite findings ever.
And me, the magnetic clasp.
Love, love, love those.
Look. We've only gone and got a rose gold plated 925 sterling silver 8mm magnetic clasp coming up for you in about an hour and a half if you wanted that to go with, because it's going to match. It's the perfect size, look.
Yeah.
That clasp is actually the matching 8mm. So that couldn't be more perfect. Or with the Kunzite.
Yes. Or actually anything that we had on tonight, you can just match it up.
Well, actually, we've got a seed bead weekend coming up this weekend with new DVD launches, new seed bead launches, Infinity, Trinity, Storm Duos, Iris. We've got it all going on.
Cannot wait.
Oh, it's going to be epic. It is jam-packed. We've got the tulip needles, we've got all sorts. But I would say, and Kleshna will back me up here, she uses a magnetic clasp on every single one of her seed bead designs.
I believe it's essential to do that. It's so easy to put on and off. I mean, how often have you actually struggled? I mean, see myself
so
trying with one hand to close,
and then it falls off and it slips off on a bracelet and you're like, oh. It is infuriating. It is. So, faceted, rose quartz. I do think that, again, they look really super sparkly, and that's why they work so well with the black spinel, because of that beautiful facet work.
That's why this is one of my absolute favourite cuts. The rondelles, right size, beautiful, beautiful facets, and it actually so perfectly cut as well. That's why.
Everything about that is utter perfection. The colour of the rose quartz, I mean, that is so strong, that rose quartz. I would have argued they were Madagascan, but apparently not, they're Brazilian. And that lovely, beautiful diamond facet work, giving it a lovely shape. Fabulous sparkle,
And I don't know how they get it so absolutely smooth and perfect every single time.
Neither do I. It's incredible. They're lovely. Really lovely. Oh, God, where did that hour go?
It's already gone. Well, that went quick.
Didn't it?
We are having fun tonight.
We are indeed, absolutely. So I tell you what, we're going to really. There is a buzz about the studio. Oh yeah, and I thought that was quite good myself. Obviously, do need to be quick because it's a brand new strand. It's going to fly out the door.
I bet.
Sorry, I will stop. Sorry, it is atrocious. Do please join us after the break, my darlings, for the most spectacular knockout brand new strand of Bumblebee Jasper.
Coming this May on Jewellery Maker workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with Jewellery Maker.
So why are we dressed like this?
Why are you dancing like that?
What have we got to...
Can't tell you.
Of course you can
No,
tell
I can't tell you. You know me, I keep all my secrets to myself. Just between you and me.
Of course.
Okay. Very pleased to announce the launch of this year's first Hammersmith workshop. Limited to 100 places. Today's going to be epic, and it's all a totally tropical theme. So we've got gemstones, we've got seed beads, materials, threading, everything you need to make this a wonderful, wonderful day. And we're going to be launching it very soon. In fact, we're going to be launching this workshop at 10 AM on Saturday, the 27th of April. So not long to go now. So that's Saturday, April 27th at 10 AM, where we're going to be launching this brand new London workshop.
London's back. First one of the year. We're doing it with Mark in London. Totally
tropical. Don't feel obliged to dress like this.
Now then, we are just about to film a brand new, Mark Smith DVD, brand new seed beads.
Never seen before on JM.
Never seen before. No. Infinity and...
Trinity. It's going to be amazing.
And they're going to be launched by Team Maze across a whole weekend, a whole seed beading week. I know.
Both morning
Saturday
shows
and Sunday. And that is Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April from 8 till 1. And we've got some good news. We've got the posh needles, we've got the tulip needles as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now, just quickly as well, how many projects, how many kits?
We've got 1 DVD, 5 projects, 12 kits, plus bundles, plus, well, I'm not going to say anything else.
You're keeping a secret? Oh my word. So, do join us, please, for Team May's Seed Bead Weekend, Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April. Today's must-have. Oh my goodness me, you're going to love these, I promise you. There's no two ways about it. Bumblebee jasper is massively popular. I mean, really,
lots of designs. I mean, look at the colouring alone, without even taking into consideration the amazing shape these are in.
I'm just going to show you one, okay, on these Bumblebee jasper, because they are characterised by these incredible yellows, orange and black sort of stripe, splodge type markings. And then you've got bandings, as you can see, look, in these lovely whites and silvers and greys, in these, can you see, a real undulating pattern all the way around these fascinating gemstones. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I adore the orange that you get within the stone. It makes it so unique.
It really does, doesn't it? I mean, they really are knockout. It's a very rare crystal. It's a combination of volcanic matter, which I think you can almost imagine the lava
flowing.
Flowing and getting locked inside those beautiful Bumblebee jaspers. And obviously, because of these markings, because of these bandings, because of this fascinating undulation of patterns, every single one is quite visibly hugely different. Varies, all got that mixture of those beautiful oranges and yellows and blacks and silvers and greys, but they're all totally unique and they're really, really lovely. And the idea being that it obviously is imitating the beautiful stripes and colours that you get on a bumblebee, and hence the name Bumblebee jasper, which again in itself is a lovely name, isn't it?
Reminds a bit of the pollen that the bee would also visit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the beautiful oranges and yellows.
And you think how important the bees are.
Yes.
Can't, you know, I mean, we would cease to exist without the bees. So I think it's only right that
they have their very own...
Exactly. They have their very own gemstone named after them, the Bumblebee jasper. They're lovely, aren't they? If you put one of those in a lovely bracelet, one of that, now you could macrame around those easily, couldn't you?
Oh, you could, yes. I think what would look really, really nice on those, you can create some sort of basket weave around the top. Obviously, you'd need a little bit of glue or maybe a cord through the center, and use it to suspend a stone, and then have maybe a waterfall design coming out at the bottom.
Nice.
If that makes any sense. There's just so much you can do with that and macrame.
I think they're really cool. I think because we, it says faceted, but they're a very unusual facet look, like a long facet across look. Can you see?
Well, usually these are either nugget forms or square rectangles.
Yeah.
No, not square rectangles. Without the cut.
I know what you mean.
Corners.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But they're fascinating, aren't they?
Yes.
Really fascinating. Now, we've never had these before. They've been on pre-order. So you might want to think about checking out. Now, you've all been pre-ordering at $29.95, haven't you? Oh, my lovely David's got them in Essex. Well done, David. First one to check out, my love. Kathleen's got them, Sheila's had two, Chrissy's got them, Christina, collector, Helena, Kay, Lynn, Eileen, Elizabeth, Simone, collector, Caroline's trying to get them, collector, Nikki, my lovely bracelet friend, Susan and Paul as well. We're not stopping there. That Bumblebee is about to swoop. That Bumblebee is. I love the sound of a bumblebee as well, do you?
No, I do. It's the sound of summer, isn't it?
Such a lovely sound. That's a 33% saving on those Bumblebee Jaspers. Third off. That's impressive, isn't it? Who'd have thought? Massive, 16 by 9 to 18 by 12 mil. Huge Bumblebee Jasper. That's the biggest blocks of Bumblebee Jasper I've ever seen. Massive, aren't they? So if we divided those, I know they're not all equal, but if we divided 170 by 4, that'd be just over 40 carats a piece there.
That's huge.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think they're bigger than a bumblebee.
Absolutely.
Would they be bigger than the queen bee? Well, we're not talking about a hornet. No. The hornets are huge.
The ones that live here.
Yeah, we do have hornets here every year, don't we? And they make a right racket, don't they, a hornet?
They cause chaos.
Oh, they don't half. They're a bit scary, the hornet. I don't think they mean to be, but they are. So PAVR03, a lot of collectors coming in. Oh, Nikki, do be quick, darling, if you want those, sweet pea. Now then, I only started the entire volume of these is on the show this evening. We only started with 155. What are you getting out now? You've been to the Chinese, haven't you? Hey?
Well, this is
you got your Chinese takeaway tub there, haven't you?
This is my absolute perfect and very professional toolkit.
I noticed.
It is. Very professional.
I'll have an egg fried rice, please.
That's the only reason
We've all got them in our cupboard. I've got 3 of them. We've all got them.
I've got about 100.
Yeah.
Not that I eat
You're
that
having
much
too many takeaways, chicken.
Hey, it's my children, not me.
So anyway, sorry. For $19.95, we've taken them down. Deborah's got 2. Collected in Greater Manchester. You just had 2. Don't blame you, actually, because we've just saved you a tenner. Now, obviously, the way this works is we repeat the shows overnight. When it gets to 8 o'clock tomorrow, so in 12 hours' time, that will revert back to the original price point. Now, Nikki's just said the whole studio is buzzing with excitement.
So we are.
Any other puns for the bees? Do you ever call somebody honey?
Sometimes. Only very specific people, I think. Just Leah.
Just Leah. Leah gets honey. $19.95. Now I'm getting very excited because I can see the lovely Nadja getting ready for what looks like a macrame demo later.
Right, yes, later.
Yeah, baby. So yeah, beautiful. Now, could you message in for those of you that have just treated yourself to these and tell us what you're going to do with them? Because they're quite a big statement piece, aren't they? Love to know what you're thinking of doing.
Well, so much you could do.
Oh, they look amazing when they're on, don't they? Oh, wow. I'd like to see them worn like that, actually, as well. I think that would look impressive.
That'd look amazing, actually, if you just keep 2 or 3 in a row like that and chamfer them. That's nice.
That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because look at that when you go to the side profile.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
With a tassel at the end, just like that.
It's a nice bright tassel, actually, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
I love those. So, yeah, well done, everybody. Beautiful. Oh, now just to mention as well, there's a lot of excitement about the Simon's Manager's Pick. Massive price saving on the ombre zircon. Now, Simon is our merchandising manager. He's got a much longer title than that, but we get a bit Lost. No, he's got another name. It's like merchandise and something manager, and you think, oh, can we not just call you the merchandise? And you went, all right then. It's like, why would you make your stage name Engelbert Humperdinck? How does that get chosen, Engelbert Humperdinck?
I have no idea.
I've seen him live. Please release me, let me go. Boom. That's the one. Whoever you are, customer. Guru bead on a marler for me. That might be Fleur. Guru bead on a marler. Because do you know what we're talking about?
No, I'm trying to think.
Right.
I've heard it before, but
Fleur
I'm not sure.
did a DVD the other week, marler knotting. Brilliant. Marler as in your Buddhist meditation. There's 108
nice.
beads,
Okay,
specific, and there's marker beads, and at the bottom, as it comes round to the focal point, there's a guru bead.
Oh, nice.
And the guru beads, they tend to be different sizes and patterns to rounds, for example. And that, as you feature guru bead on a marler knotted piece.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Great idea. Why didn't we think of that? Hey? That is a terrific idea. That is terrific done. 1995. Well done. Like it. That is good. Very, very impressive, actually. So 3 ways to buy, in case you're not sure. JewelleryMaker.com is our website. Jewellery Maker app is free of charge to download in the App Store. And you can watch us live on there as well. And we've also got our own UK-based call centre. 0800 644 655 for our call centre. And that's free phone. See, now I had to ring a call centre for my local theatre today to query where my e-tickets were for Les Miserables. And which they did. But that was like, I had to pay for that call.
Did you?
I did.
God,
I wasn't very happy, to be honest. I thought it was a bit shocking.
That's shocking.
You had to pay.
Customer service. That is terrible.
I had to pay. I won't grass you up who you are, theatre, but yeah. I had to pay. Did I sort out my tickets? Did I sort out my ticket swap? No. I asked Tom Stewart to swap. He said no.
Oh.
He can't. Laura Binding can't. Trying to swap me Hugh Jackman tickets. I'm still traumatised. But anyway, let's not talk about it again. Because I'm still upset. So, anyway, you know, it's not the end of the world, is it? But it is quite upsetting.
You're putting them away.
I've got 2 tickets to 2 different concerts, of equal measure of which I want to go to, and they're on the same night.
You're going to have to drop them in a hat and do a lucky dip. Pick out. And then go to the one that you pick. It's the only way.
Can we? Do what you just suggested? I thought we couldn't. Excuse me, sorry. Right, okay, sorry darling, I didn't like to question, but I just didn't... What? 7? Sorry, I'm just having a little dilemma. Yes, yes.
Oh,
a little bit of in-house things you don't need to know. You okay now?
These are amazing.
I know.
I don't think I've seen amethyst ever like that. That's impressive.
Now, these launched a DVD, and I can't think what DVD they launched. But they were in the DVD, and they are Trapiche Amethyst.
These are amazing. They look a bit like fluorite, almost, the gorgeous purple that you get. Wow.
But the markings within are fascinating, look.
These are stunning.
Aren't they?
I think this is probably my favourite amethyst I've ever seen.
Oh, that's
really?
a big statement.
No, really, because I don't think I've ever seen anything quite so unique in amethyst.
Aren't they fascinating, look?
Wow.
Yeah.
Love those.
And every single one, look, has got these beautiful markings. Haven't they? Very dramatic.
And look how the gemstone is almost fading into...
Yeah. Look at the detail on there.
Yeah, it's amazing. Wow. Beautiful.
I'm trying to show you all the way around, look. Look at that. Isn't that amazing, look? Look at that. I love them. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to pick them up. Sorry. IHVR40. Thank you for the cup of tea, Lucy. You are very kind. Thank you. Now, there you go. If you've never had Trapiche amethyst cabochons before, $14.95. Now, I've got 138 carats and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 cabochons there.
And that's loads. All different sizes as well. They're really, really cool. That's the word for them. Really nice.
$12.95. Oh, has that just gone down? $12.95. Ooh, brilliant. There you go, $12.95. Fantastic. So 138 carats of Trapiche amethyst, multi-shaped cabochons, discounted down to $12.95 for all of them. I think they're fascinating, actually. Now, Sharon Louise said those cabs are beautiful. Love the colour. They're lovely, aren't they, Sharon Louise?
Absolutely right. They're gorgeous. Just quite like. They definitely have got a focal point within them, aside from this gorgeous colour. So, love that.
Wow. Incredible, aren't they? Those markings within, absolutely fascinating. That looks like it's got a bat in it, look. Oh, I'd give that to Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. It does look a bit like a bat, look. Doesn't it?
That's right.
Oh, I love Batman. It's good, funny name, isn't it, Batman? You wouldn't necessarily be a bat, would you? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know where they came up with that.
Very interesting. Anyway, sorry, Trapiche amethyst, wonderful. Right then, what else do we do? Should we treat ourselves to? Oh yes. Oh then. I want them. I don't care how much they are.
Oh,
aren't they wonderful?
they're just amazing. Look at the shape.
Oh no. Trilliant. I know we both want them, don't we? Oh, wow. I love them. Oh, see, that'd be drop earrings for me.
Oh, absolutely clustered in like a grape style. Oh,
yeah. And they're natural as well. I tell you what, we had, in fact, let me show you just quickly. We had a double trouble earlier of Lapis 8mm rounds, in case you weren't watching. And then, if you got those to go with it, look.
Yes. Yeah. Cluster focal. These are beautiful.
Yeah. All of these lapis tonight on the show, none of them have been heat treated or dyed.
Really?
Oh yeah, these are all natural.
Wow.
I know.
That's amazing.
Little trillions. But can you imagine having perhaps the rounds as the necklace or the bracelet, and then having those as your drop earrings and just having the same great tone but different shapes?
That's amazing. That's such a nice combination. It really is. These are amazing. I've never seen a shape like that. Yeah. No, they're brilliant.
They are gorgeous. Yeah.
Again, so beautifully perfectly cut as well.
I love that. They're like a 3D Trilliant. In fact, they are a 3D Trilliant. There's no like about it, look. 5 to 8mm, they are ace. How many have I got on there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 on there. They are magnifique. I swallowed a French dictionary today.
Nothing wrong with that.
Magnifique. What? What are you all giggling at? Hey, that's not very nice, is it? Do you know, I don't mind being laughed at, though. You know, some people take offence, don't they? I really don't mind.
No, I don't mind either.
I'm so used to it.
I don't
mind, it's fine. I've got one of them funny faces. So anyway, yeah, Trilliant 1995, and they are totally and utterly natural. I love them. They're really, really, really pretty.
I say I'm such a fan of these unusual cuts and shapes just because they are so different. I like to wear different things and showcase different cut gemstones.
They look so cool.
Yeah.
Proper 3D Trilliant, aren't they? I don't think, again, I've not seen a 3D Trilliant before. They're normally flat, aren't they, a Trilliant, when you think about it?
Yeah. Do you know, they would look amazing in a Kumihimo design.
Yeah. They are just adorable. I'll show you them on, because it'd be rude not to. Beautiful sparkle, actually, because again, the way they're... Oh, they are absolutely Trilliant-tastic.
That's a good one.
Can you write me the code down, please?
Oh, actually, do that for me as well.
Yeah,
I love
we
those.
both want these, don't we?
No, these are brilliant. These are Trilliant. Is that a good one?
Say that again.
These are Trilliant.
Trilliant as in brilliant.
Ta-dum. I just did it. Thank you.
We're sticking with the blues, but we're going up a notch.
Oh, what you got?
Only the absolutely gorgeous Kyanite.
I can tell those a mile away.
Got you?
Oh,
Just... If those were in my jewellery box, in a wearable design, I would be deliriously happy.
these are beautiful. Sterling silver.
Oh, every time, at least.
We've got so many beautiful sterling silver findings and clasps that you could put with that. So the choice is yours, but these are absolutely beautiful.
Even the rose gold goes really nice as well. Got the rose gold magnetic clasp coming up in about an hour's time. Those are incredible. 6mm rounds, the perfect Kyanite, the perfect size, the perfect shade, the perfect saturation. When you think, I know we show you this all the time, but it'd be rude not to. When you think how complex it is to bring out these blues from the rough of Kyanite when it's mined, when you look at this, that's a rough of Kyanite. Now, so you imagine how difficult it is to actually get and put together 2 full-length strands in that strength of colour.
I'm just looking at the rough that you've got. I'm trying to actually pick out an area that wouldn't just fall apart just by picking it up.
So complex to cut, so difficult.
Amazing.
Unless you're a really, really talented lapidurist, you wouldn't even dare touch a Kyanite. You just wouldn't dare. But that is just absolutely knockout. Now we are talking about a big carat weight. We are talking about 6mm rounds. We are talking about beautifully colour matched, shade matched, saturation matched. Everything about those are matched to perfection. So they are currently $59.95 each. I'm going to show you them on. I'm going to show you one on, if I may. Now, $59.95. I generally feel that that's a really good price. I'm happy with that. Comfortable. I think you're getting a good deal. Oh my word! Can you? Are you sure? No, I'm not so sure myself. Not prepared to say that out loud until I see it in writing, if you don't mind. I am doubting you. I'm a doubting Thomas.
Are you?
Sorry, darling, but we are talking 6mm rounds Kyanite. That now means we've just taken it down to, what, $39.98 each? $79.95. That takes it down from $59.95 to effectively $39.95 each. That is impressive. That's a £40 saving. That's a £20 off per strand.
That is crazy.
Yep.
That's so worth it as well.
Isn't it just?
It's so worth it.
They are very, very special strand that is of Kyanite. Tell you what you could do. In order to get that huge saving, you could have a strand and share one with a friend.
Oh, you could do that, yeah.
Couldn't
I mean, you would have strands of four. You would, I don't
yeah.
think you would, unless you want to be really extravagant and pop them all on one design. You've got loads of single pieces from those strands.
Or
So
what you could do is buy those for yourself, make lots of pieces of jewellery with one of them, and if you did want to be flamboyant and a little bit treat yourself, and you wanted to make a whole piece of that with of a Kyanite necklace with pearl knotted, for example, then, well, the pearl knotting technique, obviously they're not pearls, but you know what I mean. And then with the profit that you make off the one strand, you could justify that to yourself.
yeah, that's right.
Because you paid for both then, with the profit margin that you make from selling your jewellery.
I think it would sell itself. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it.
I mean, striking. There's no two words about it. There's no two ways about it. Is that is utterly, utterly striking. So, is it the one I think we're doing? Ah, right then. We need to just have an hang on. We just need to have a minute here, because this is something very special for you this evening. Now, we know that this is a very popular strand of zircon. It has been very successful, very popular. And we spoke to Simon today, and Simon said, look, you know, we just said, can we have a really special treat on the Late Show, please, to sort of thank everybody for watching the Late Show. And we know it's a birthday coming up, and there's a lot of people waiting for the birthday, and I think just sometimes we need something so extra special to treat ourselves to. And this zircon, as I say, is usually up towards the sort of about £30 mark, isn't it? Is that about right? Yeah. Now, we have been given extra special pricing on the Late Show this evening, the likes of which we've never seen on this strand before. It is the wonderful zircon, so do please check out as quickly as you can. We are limited on this, and it's an exceptional deal, so it's our fantastic Manager's Pick Star Buy. Love it when you get a deal that we just couldn't possibly do without management intervention.
So pretty.
Isn't it?
So pretty.
The fire on that. I mean, way more fire than the average diamond would deliver. Doubly refractive. Diamond can't do that. Far rarer than a diamond. The oldest gemstone in existence. I mean, there's so many attributes to a zircon. There is so many, it's like a BAFTA nominated gemstone, isn't it? That's the only way I can describe zircon. One of the most brilliant, one of the most sparkly, one of the most, and it's described by a lot of gemologists as the most brilliant gemstone of them all. Brilliance equals sparkle. And I've got to say, with this ombre design, you've got some of the most delectable tones of zircon in there. Very much on trend right now with these sort of sherry tones, whiskey tones, brandy tones.
You've got everything in there.
Hang on a second, I've been asked to put it on a black background. Ah, that would help, wouldn't it? So you can see both, one in the lighting box and one here in the studio. See, performs against both backdrops, doesn't it? Exquisite facet work. Stunning, stunning zircon in this ombre design. In those perfect matching 2mm rounds.
They really are perfectly sized.
Honestly, everything about those. And when you think, this I want to show you as well, look how well we've stranded this. Perfect symmetry, look. Look at that. When we say ombre, that is real.
Matched up,
Yeah, that is real. I tell you now, I would never in my wildest dreams be able to restrand that myself.
Oh no, I was just thinking that as well, because if you look at the stones, they're each so closely matched that would be impossible for me to pick out one shade lighter from the next.
Well, I watched this happen in India. And can I just describe the scene? Because we were all mesmerised. I was out there with the presenter, Eleanor. And there was this, and they've all got 20/20 vision. There's not a single pair of glasses in sight. Nobody's wearing contact.
You've got to have.
Yeah. And they sat there with these tables, and there's about 6 of them around the table, men and women, with these parcels of gemstones, tiny pieces, tiny, you know, imagine tiny, 2 mil, with this stash pile like that of gemstones. And the speed and the accuracy, I've never seen anything like it.
Incredible.
We couldn't tell the difference. And they got these, the tweezers, and the tweezer technique was to die for. I mean, I was so impressed. And they've got this part, it was literally like, you know, have you ever seen like a really good card dealer that's dealing a deck of cards, you know, and you're like, how do they do that? It was like that. And it was colour, and it was there.
That's
and honestly, the talent. And we were there trying to see what they could see, and thinking, how are you colour grading like that?
Yeah.
Oh, such expertise. And it's one of those, I don't think no matter how I describe it, I could ever explain it to you unless you saw it for yourself. It was so impressive.
I can just imagine.
Honestly, I wish I could... I'm describing it okay, but not to the degree it was
And that's
happening.
not even faceting them, isn't it?
Oh, faceting and polishing is 2 totally different things, 2 totally different techniques of incredible expertise as well. But that is one incredibly well matched and beautifully symmetrically strand of zircon. So, we've got the brilliance, we've got the adamantine lustre with that rainbow fire effect, we've got the double refraction that a diamond doesn't have, we've got the rarity, we've got the oldest, the godfather of all gemstones, and in these beautiful tones, these very fashionable tones of zircon. So, would you like to know, that was the price that we should have been. We're about to show you the price that it got taken to at its lowest ever price, your LEP. $27.95 is awesome. I think we're all in agreement. $27.95. This is a pre-birthday treat. That's what this is. A pre-birthday, pre-9 years of Jewellery Maker birthday treat. Simon's Pick Manager Special, whatever word you want to use. Who cares? It means you're going to get the most extraordinary price drop. We are going to actually take that strand of zircon, microfaceted as well, microfaceted, under 20.
Wow. Never.
Yes. It's like my niece, she always makes me laugh. I go, no way. She goes, yes way. What? $19.95 on ombre microfaceted zircon.
For that length of strand.
I know. That's incredible. Now, Pat, well done. Deborah, Wendy, Lois in Florida. Hello, gorgeous face. Jane, Jennifer, McLean, Roz, hello, Roz as well, all the... Oh, Mary and Jerry, here comes all the regular Jewellery Maker gang. Hello, Babs. Oh, we love our late show gang. Can I just have a quick sip of my tea, because I've got a bit of a sore throat. I think I've caught my neighbour's sore throat over the fence.
Look at all the different colour tones that we've got in there.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I love them. So, zircon... Oh, excuse me. That wasn't me, by the way. That was the... Leah, that sounded really rude.
Oh, that's my fault. Oh, sorry, Leah.
It made a whoop. It wasn't me. I just went, excuse me. I always take the blame.
Sorry.
I always take the blame. I've never done that live, had I?
Oh, dearie me.
It really honestly wasn't me. Oh dear me. Sorry. What are we doing, honestly? Oh dear. So anyway, XEXRU16 Congratulations, Oh, I've had a hot flush now. I've had a hot flush. I've now made me so good. Really, I'm gonna have to put the aircon on, Leah. I've got myself all excited. So, sorry about that. Anyway, microfaceted zircon. The naughtiest price we've ever been allowed to go to is $27.95 before today. So you're getting an £8 saving. It's impressive.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. So, Oh, honestly, you 3-year-olds in the gallery, they're now looking for it on YouTube, so they can send me videos of myself. Honestly, you can't get away with anything. So it's constantly there, isn't it, on YouTube? That's the problem.
That's the thing.
Anyway, so yeah, ombre zircon, never happened before. Lynn, I don't blame you, sweetie, just upping your order to 2. Why not? Why the devil not? Thank you, Leah, by the way. I'm having... How do you know how do you know when you're going through the change? I keep having a hot flush yesterday and today. Hot, really bad.
I think that's how it starts.
All right.
Just saying. You asked. Don't worry, I'm having those too.
Oh yeah. It's horrible, isn't it?
Not nice. If you get them at night, you know.
Oh, honestly, I have to sleep with everything out of the bed. Honestly, I'm too hot. I can't get under that quilt, can you? I'm like, it's too hot. I'm telling you, these are the traumas. Traumas of getting old. Anyway, sorry, which one?
It is a trauma, isn't it?
It is a trauma. It is a trauma.
Especially if you feel like a granny when you get up in the morning and your joints creaking.
Yeah, and you get out and you go, ugh, or you get into the bed and you go, ugh. You make that noise, don't you?
It's like us earlier when we were sitting down, like, oh.
We sat down and she would do it. Oh.
Both of us, though.
Honestly. Anyway, now then, this is a treat.
This really is a treat. These are so tiny. I don't
Seed
think I've ever
pearls.
seen them so small.
Perfect seed pearls.
Oh.
I seem to recall, I think, launching these with the lovely Linda Brumwell.
Oh, these are beautiful. These are so
Very
dainty.
high-end seed pearls, those. I mean, this is your bridal. This is your embroidery into your bridal gown. This is your embroidery into your bridal veil.
That is so beautiful.
Into your tiaras, in the tiara twists, in the hair combs. I mean, that is just beautiful. You pop those with those zircons as well.
Yeah.
Oh my. But seed pearls, I mean, what a joy. And I wouldn't mind as well. It's only a metre. Put those there so you can see them, sorry. A metre. Oh, look at that lustre.
Wow. These are amazing.
Oh! 2 to 2.5 mil, they're all perfect.
They look like satin covered, don't they? They're like orient. Wow.
They're absolute. I'll tell you what, if you can probably find the show that I did with Linda Brumwell on these. She was besotted.
Oh, I can understand that. Just staring at them
beside
on the screen.
herself.
Wow.
I nearly rang Linda today actually because she's on a month's holiday.
Oh wow.
She's gone abroad for a month.
That's
She's never done it
nice.
before ever, and I'm really pleased for her because she's the nightmare trying to get her to relax. That woman. Always worrying about everybody. That woman. She's absolutely lovely.
She
She's one of the most
is. She's
loveliest
amazing.
women in the world. She's gone to Cyprus.
Nice.
She has. She's gone to Cyprus. I was going to ring her today. Speak to her lovely husband as well, Peter, who I love. Anyway, awkward. Cultured seed pearls. I got told off last time I went out with Linda and Peter because he was at the bar. She came looking for him. She went, well, I might have known he'd be at the bar with you. I said, oh, sorry, Lind. He's so lovely, Peter. Anyway, so yeah, perfect seed pearls. Now you could do all of our lovely, you could do some lovely seed bead designs with that.
Yes, you could.
Imagine doing a little beady bead.
Oh, they'd look amazing,
Those,
yes. You
wouldn't
bring all the
they?
cluster de luster. Cluster de luster, how's
You
that?
get a lot more lustre with a cluster.
There you go. Where's
Yeah.
my bottom dish? Need that.
Did he not give you the...
No, I didn't get it.
Oh dear,
There,
sorry.
thank you.
Doesn't work when you have to ask for it, does it? Now that was what Linda was impressed with. A metre of perfect 2 to 2.5 mil seed pearls, which you hardly ever see.
I know, I was just about to say, you never ever get
Under 30, that in itself. To be fair, I don't mean to say this, and I don't mean to sound flippant, it's not about the money. That's about actually getting, that's like hen's teeth, isn't it? That's like actually trying to get your sticky mitts on seed pearls like that, of that quality.
I've never seen them. Those channel set.
Yeah.
It was a spinel.
Yeah,
Oh,
well as well,
my
I mean,
word.
even on those, you know, you think of those are your seed beads there, look.
Yeah.
So imagine
Yeah.
using, actually putting that as pearls on there instead.
Can you imagine what that would look like?
Oh, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Wow. That would be absolutely amazing. The thing is, with the wire, the memory wire that we had
which we had earlier, yeah.
it would just spread them out so much more, so you get a lot more pearls on a bangle than you would normally, so wow.
Speaking of
Beautiful, beautiful.
pearls, we've actually got the Miyuki cotton pearls coming up after the break. Oh, yeah, we do.
I like those. They're fun.
I love those.
They're so much fun.
Yeah, I do love the this. Do you know, if I'd have known I'd got those on the show, I could have worn my bracelets. See, it just happened to have my memory wire on, but I could have bought my cotton pearl bracelets in because they're just lightweight. There's next to no weight on them at all. Hi, Luce.
Hiya.
Oh, are you Luce? Okay. No, Luce.
She's bringing goodies.
She is bringing us loads of goodies. Let's have a little nose. What are you bringing us? Nice. Oh, another double trouble.
Another double trouble.
Oh, that's going to go so well with the Kunzite.
And
oh, nice. Thanks. She just bought us goodies.
I like that. I like having goodies.
Should we do those now? Yeah? Okay. You like these, don't you?
They're like little crystal balls,
Yeah.
aren't they?
They're like, you know, I saw a man in the park the other day with one of them big bubble ones. Yeah? Blowing big massive bubbles in the park. And it was those sort of lovely colours in the bubbles.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me of doing it when I was a child with dishwashing liquid.
Yeah, dishwashing liquid, absolutely. Yeah, that would look lovely. Now, I did say as well, put that with the Kunzite double trouble, didn't I?
Oh,
I think that looks
lovely.
so nice. And then, I'm building my own kit again. How about with those? And then, how about with the lavender?
You're in the wrong job.
Pearls. I know, I should be. I'll tell you, I'm going to go and lend my talents to the kit team.
Yep, need you there. You can do my kits all day.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
Wow.
Mind you, I couldn't sustain it like they do day in, day out.
No, they do an awesome job.
They do an awesome job, they really do. So, we have got 2 strands, no less, of your rainbow-coated light amethyst clear quartz. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, my microphone just played up. Sorry about that, darlings. So anyway, rainbow coated light amethyst, clear quartz. So it is a lovely light amethyst tone. If you got those Trapiche amethyst earlier, cabochons, that look lovely, wouldn't it?
Go with that, yeah. Especially because of the coating there that we've got.
They're so lovely, those.
Love those.
And I do think they're a very good bridal tone, because I bet you've all seen bridesmaids in that tone, and the ushers' waistcoats in that tone.
Lilacs, yes. Yeah, very popular.
They're very popular indeed, actually.
I think it's with the coating as well, because it's got so many different colour plays with it. You can match it up with all sorts of different tones as well.
It's very pretty, actually. I think they're quite fairy tale.
That's exactly what I thought. You're absolutely right. It's exactly what I thought. Very much.
Someday my prince will come. Do, 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 do.
Very good.
Thanks. Is that from Sleeping Beauty, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Mind you, I wouldn't want a prince kissing me after I'd been asleep for 100 years. You'd want to brush your teeth, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
You know, could you just wait a minute? Oh, here he comes. Oh, hang on, it's been a while, 100 years.
Some garlic chicken first as well. I like some.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with brushing my teeth. Oh, hang on, I've got the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you mind? I don't know whether you would mix the two, but I do think they'd work really well.
Is that actually? I haven't seen that in so long in that size. Wow. That is just,
Oops, a daisy
We've got some amazing purples today.
Haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I mean, with the pinks, that's the look. That's kind of the pink that you have running through those tanzanites.
Yeah, that's it. Really perfectly matched.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't seen those in ages.
They are really lovely. In fact, would you mind if I just... It's one of those, can I wear it now? Isn't it? I mean, they're just spot on.
I mean, when I first started with Jewellery Maker, we had tanzanite as the gemstone years ago, and it's become so scarce at the moment. We hardly ever get to see it.
Not
so
in a
treat.
bold round like that, in a 5 to 6 mil. I mean, that's what I'd That's to me is a dream strand.
Absolutely is, yeah. Especially with the graduation going through it and the colours. That's amazing.
That is divine. I'm just going to have to give... And look at that. In fact, can we just focus on the whole strand? And just show you. Because if you did decide to set that into a necklace in its entirety, that curve, that graduated curve along the neckline is so well done. We just take that for granted a little bit, don't we?
They really are great at matching sizes and colour tones, aren't they?
Yeah, there's so much to match there. I mean, every single one of those has been hand-selected for that very strand. That is incredible. That one location gemstone, that very, very special, unique tone of gemstone that is tanzanite. Oh, do you know, I came so close to that being my birthstone. I was 8 days away of that being my birthstone. Aww. But then again, I can't complain because I've got all the lovely colours of garnet.
I think garnet's a fantastic
I love garnet.
birthstone.
I can't complain. But now then, for that incredible strand of tanzanite, superb, rare, beautiful tanzanite, we gave you a really exceptional deal on the zircon today. No, oh my word! Oh, please do that, darling. I think you're going to have to whop that in. This is impressive. This is very, very impressive what we're about to do.
Wow.
£34. I'm going to have to give you an idea now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Can we divide that by 23, please? Stop giggling, you lot. Right, we divided that by 20. Was it 23? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23, yeah. Wow. Less than £1.50 a tanzanite there. That is incredible, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
Beautiful tanzanite in the perfect layout design at less than £1.50 a perfect round. And they are perfect round, look.
I can't believe when you say it out like that.
I know. It's a bit like, are you talking mad? Like, no more than usual. That is every penny. I know it's a funny price, but that's who's arguing? That's every single penny taken off that strand for you. £34.27. Very impressive. TZNV59. No, I take it we don't have many. No, we don't have many. It's a bit obvious, isn't it? So infrequently do we even get to bring you tanzanite, but think how many times we get to bring you tanzanite in rounds.
Well, that's it, especially that size rounds.
Yeah.
How often?
Yeah, I mean, you think the zircon we just did was a 2 mil. They're 5 to 6 mil. You might see a strand of nuggets if you're lucky. But rounds, lovely rounds of tanzanite. Very impressive. You could just look at those all day, couldn't you? You could literally just...
Running through design ideas as well. I mean, every single stone would have to be a focal for me.
Yeah. Look at us, we're both like that. Oh, looking at the camera. Okay, grab those while you can. I know, Becky. She's so lovely. Oh,
ooh, don't pick up every colour.
Don't they? I'd love to make that. Can you imagine making your own chandelier? Bedroom chandelier with gemstones.
One of these days I'll do something like that.
Would you?
Oh, absolutely. Drop of a hat.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, man. No, we just said fairy tale, didn't we? That makes me think of the Queen of Narnia.
Oh, that's right, the Ice Queen.
With that naughty, dishing out Turkish delight, madam. Now, we had those lovely black spinel earlier. Could go totally monochrome.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? With those? Those are going to work with everything, as we've just said. But, again, bridal. We were talking about, we had that lovely bridal booklet on the Late Show last night. Double trouble.
Ooh.
Oh, fantastic. Now, the amount of times I've talked to jewellery makers and I've said, what's your favourite gemstone? And you just have to go clear quartz. Every time, clear quartz.
It's because it goes really with literally everything. Can you tell me a gemstone it doesn't actually go with?
It just doesn't, does it? But those are like lovely clear glitter balls.
That's right.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Totally transparent, beautiful clarity, fire, 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 knockout faceting, perfectly clear. And think how you can jazz that up with a different cord or wire running through those. Change the look.
Oh, that would be amazing, yeah. Just because it would pick up every single colour gemstone or cord or whatever finding you put with it, doesn't it?
Now, Tony's just said, are you in tomorrow, Zena? In where? Do you mean in work? In here tomorrow? No. You're not coming, are you? You coming here tomorrow, Tony? Zena, you're far too young to have hot flushes. Oh, I love you. I've got stuff in my fridge that's older than you. I hope you haven't, Jennifer. Because if you've got 48-year-old products in your fridge, we've got a problem, haven't we? Could you have a 48-year-old product in your fridge?
Actually, my gran, when they cleared out her attic, after, they cleared out her attic, and they found ice wine in there, which was from the ice wine. I don't know what it was called, but it was from the 19.
Do you mean rice wine?
Ice wine. Ice wine, yeah, it's called ice wine. I don't know why it's called that. It's just a very specific wine. And it was from the 1920s, 1910s. It was ancient, well, nobody ever knew that she had that, so she'd been collecting that stuff. So it's not in the fridge, but wasn't an attic, so in a sense, you can.
But Jennifer, thank you for the sentiment. You're very kind.
Yes, it is.
Very kind. Is it a type of dessert one? Is it an ice wine? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't know either. I just knew it was called ice wine, so it was quite special.
Because sake is rice wine, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, that's Japanese. Japanese vodka, is it? Vodka or schnapps? I think it's schnapps, actually. Sake.
I think it's a rice wine.
Is it?
Might be. I think it's a rice wine.
Okay, I have no idea, so I must have
I've drunk it quite often.
Oh, okay, well, you know better than me. I have no idea.
And it's heated up on the hot plate at the teppanyaki.
Oh, that must be.
Gets you a bit sozzled.
Does it?
You drink it, you think, that's fine, and you get outside, you're like, pooh!
I bet. Especially if it's hot.
Oh, it's hot, yeah, it's hot.
Same effect as blue wine, then.
Oh, my word, these are... do you know what? That's the first time that's ever happened to me on Jewellery Maker. There's something that's so beautiful there, I almost selfishly don't want to share it. Oh. How bad's that? Sorry. That is bad, isn't it? Look at that, though. Do you see my point?
Yeah, put it back. I'll have a look.
Do you feel the same way of that?
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That is by far the best shadow. Is it shadow? Wow.
That's amazing.
It's got some transparency through it, clarity through it.
These are just beautiful.
Oh my word. Isn't that weird as well? You just talked about your gran, didn't you? This is the grandmother's stone.
Is it?
That's spooky.
Okay.
Wow, so that's a bit spooky. This is known as the grandmother because it's a very nurturing stone, and it's known as the grandmother's stone.
I can see why. It's got such
relaxing, isn't it?
Colours,
yeah. How spooky that we picked that up after you just talked about your gran.
Sometimes things happen for a reason.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So whenever I'm gardening in the garden and I think about my mum, which I do quite often, there's always a robin that comes in.
It's funny that you say that.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of friends that had little feathers drop by when you were thinking of their loved ones.
I do believe in that. I really do.
They're round.
I agree.
I do believe that.
These are utterly adorable.
They really are. I adore the colour of them. Colours and the swirls.
Oh, they're incredible quality, I've got to say.
They're also not often that we get those, is it?
No. Totally natural as well. A real beautiful Russian. Look at that.
I love the size of them.
Oh. And again, it's like the tanzanite, it's a one location gemstone. Now, I can't guarantee two. There are two in the recording of different shapes. There are two here that I've got, but could be 3, could be 4, could be 2, could be 1, depends. But you will get 100 carats. Those are sensational. I love them. That's the best Sharowite I've seen, no doubt.
They are beautiful.
Wow.
I'm always fascinated by the way the colours show off on the stone.
Yeah.
Look at that, like a swirling paint mix.
Oh, honestly, let's show that, turn that around as well so you can see. I don't know, can you see the moments of the, actually see right through the gem, can you see it better from the front? So look, you see right through, look. See right through the gem. Pockets of beautiful windows within those Sharowites.
That really is beautiful.
Oh man. They're perfect, absolutely.
I like the shapes as well.
Yeah.
Do you get different shapes or do you get...
Yeah, we could be any shape, because there's a different one in the recording as well. Never seen you be able to see through the Sharowite like that before.
Yeah, well, I thought it was quite an opaque stone, but evidently they do have windows, yeah. Look at that up top there.
That's what I mean. Sorry, got to go to break. They're saying, can you go to a break? I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm just mesmerised by them. Okay, we're going to throw to a break. Do join us after the break. Great kit. Again, great demo. Lots more treats. Got the rose gold magnetic clasp coming up and the cotton pearls as well. See you in a sec. Now then, during our very exciting seed bead weekend that we've got coming up on Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April, we've got some really, really exciting launches. Now on Saturday's mid-show with the lovely Alison Tarry, we will be launching her brand new Storm Duo DVD, very exciting. On Sunday's mid-show with Hannah Osborne, we've got the brand new Iris Duo as well, so that's coming up with the DVD, brilliant. Now on the Sunday late show, we've also got Sylvia Fairhurst from the Bead Workers Guild as well. Now that's on the late show, so do please join us. Lots going on, super jam-packed. That's Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April. Now then, we are just about to film a brand new, Mark Smith DVD, brand new seed beads.
Never seen before on JM.
Never seen before. No. Infinity and
Trinity. It's going to be amazing.
And they're going to be launched by Team Maze across a whole weekend, a whole seed beading week.
Me,
I know.
both morning
Saturday
shows
and Sunday. And that is Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April from 8 till 1. And we've got some good news. We've got the posh needles, we've got the tulip needles as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now just quickly as well, how many projects, how many kits?
We've got 1 DVD, 5 projects, 12 kits, plus bundles, plus, well, I'm not going to say anything else.
You're keeping a secret? Oh my word. So, do join us, please, for Team Maze Seed Bead Weekend, Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th of April. Hi, how are you? We make you giggle, don't we?
You do.
She's got the loveliest giggle, hasn't she? Giggly. I'm going to call her Chicken Lady from now on.
I was just about to say, even after my lovely garlic chicken dinner, she loves me.
Thank goodness I like garlic.
I think Alison would be running the other way tonight.
Yeah,
wouldn't
she's
she?
allergic really bad, isn't she, to garlic?
yeah.
It really knocks her about.
Yeah, no, she really has to be very careful of not eating it.
She does have to be careful. I'm on the afternoon show with Alison this Saturday, launching her new Storm Duos DVD.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh,
That's going
I
to be
filmed
amazing.
it with her. We filmed it all together with her. It's brilliant.
Oh, that must be amazing.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. And we got the new Infinity and Trinity seed beads, press beads from Mark Smith as well.
Oh, my goodness me.
This
You
weekend
really
DVD.
have some treats coming on, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Now then, speaking of treats, if you love your real pearls, if you love your shell pearls, if you love your Swarovski pearls, you're going to love your cotton pearls. And if you're like me and you actually love jewellery that you can wear that you can't really feel, so you get the impact, you get the look, but they're not, it's not overweighty.
Yeah.
I don't like things too heavy on me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like both. I can do with
Do
both.
you?
I like both. Yeah, depending what I'm doing, where I'm going,
Okay.
or you know,
You've
I
got
like
the
doing
muscles
both.
you have. You can carry it off. I'm a wimp.
Oh, rubbish.
Now, that's the
But,
thing about cotton pearls. There's practically zero weight to them.
Definitely is. Yeah, it's really quite nice to wear and to work with, may I say, as well. So
They're lovely,
yeah,
aren't they? They're
really
really
are.
lovely. Now, these are your cotton pearls. So they are made by compressed cotton with a pearl. So there's actually effectively like a cotton wool effectively inside. And they've got a pearl coating instead of a resin or a glass. So the weight of the beads is much, much lighter than your usual pearls. Much lighter. I mean, obviously I can't really, I can't really show you the lack of weight really, but they're adorable. As I said, I've got these in this size and I wear 3 stretches together. And you just don't know that they're there.
That's nice. At that size, especially. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to make a really large statement piece of jewellery, big bib style or something like that, these are going to be the perfect choice because it'll reduce the weight because they're super light, they won't weigh you down. The hole in them is actually quite generous anyway, but I'm told by collection that they are super easy to enlarge with a bead reamer. Absolutely. Real innovative use of a very natural material, obviously, with it being your cotton. And I just think, again, if you want to make any volume statement piece, these really are the perfect choice. Absolutely perfect. They're Miyuki, they're lavender, they're 10mm, and you get 25 of them. And I have to say as well, good price point.
I haven't seen the price yet, but wow, that is good. Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No. A little bit more than that.
They're great. And as I said, I've got them on a stretcher and they look great. Absolutely lovely.
The thing is, they go well, again, with a variety of different gemstones just because they are so versatile in colour and in shape.
I love them. Absolutely love them. Cotton pearls. Oops, daisy, come back. Did you see that one? Then it went woohoo.
It's running.
But yeah, I hope I'm showing the sort of. Does that work? Showing you how light they are? Does it? They run away. I know that.
It's go well with one of the cords in the kits coming up.
Have you noticed as well? They look like they've got a. They're actually. Have a feel of that. Because they've got nice smoothness, but they look quite textured.
They do, yeah. Oh wow.
Have I got the scales?
Let's stay behind the stand.
Shut up. Can I weigh the...
I think you'll have a hard time getting any weight out of
I
those.
think you're right, yeah. Now, how much is that? Let's have that. Can I
you
reset
tare
that?
it?
No, can I reset it?
There's
Tar it. Is that what that...
Tear, I think.
Tear.
I never know how to pronounce certain words. I still, after all these years of speaking English, I still struggle.
I've just dropped one. Excuse me again.
Oh, where'd it go?
Did you get it? Oh, I've just dropped one. That was quite funny, wasn't it? Come on. I didn't drop one earlier, really.
It's gone.
It gone?
It is not
Where's
here.
it gone? Found it. Come here, you little da 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 da. Why am I singing that?
I don't know.
The theme tune to The Great Escape.
Ah,
Aha. So, anyway, 6.5 grams,
okay.
which is naffle.
That's nothing at all.
We're all going to have that in our heads now, aren't we, Steve
I know,
McQueen?
I'm gonna be trying to sleep in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Da, 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 da. Da,
Thanks.
da, 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 da.
Thank you, Zena.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I'm going to call you in the middle of the night, and I'm going to say,
Da, 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 da. Sorry!
if I am here tomorrow with bags under my eyes,
Sorry.
you know, I'll bring chicken again as a payback. But you're not even here tomorrow.
I'm not. I'm going for a massage.
Oh.
An hour's massage with volcanic hot stones, followed by an hour's facial.
You lucky lady. That's going to be amazing.
2 hours of relaxation.
Oh, I don't think I've ever. I know I've been for a massage once when I hurt my shoulder.
You've got to come to my lady.
Oh, she good.
Leah's been, Kleshner's been, Adam's been, I've been. Oh my word. Not all at the same time. Really good.
Amazing.
Anyway.
Let's try.
This is nice sparkly thread, isn't it? Ooh.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's so much fun to interweave with other cords. Yeah. Very, very fun. Love it.
Mmm. That's gorgeous. Wow. So that is 30 metres of 0.5 mil silver sparkle nylon thread. Ding dong, I love that. Then we're going to throw in the periwinkle and the peacock in the nylon cord. 0.4 and 0.9. So there's your 0.4, there's your 0.9. Lovely tones. And then...
Lovely. Both strands.
Yeah. We have got there that incredible banded, striped, blue, beautiful rectangles of agate. 14 by 10 mil. 150 carats. And then I love that. And then if we throw in some more blues, which are adorable again, you've got your aqua frosted quartzite rondelles.
That was just amazing. So different because it's frosted. You don't often see that, so I really enjoyed the look of that.
That is
beautiful.
I really like that kit.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Really like that kit, yeah. Nice to throw in the lapis lazuli from earlier as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, £38.20 is not the reduced live show price. We're going under 30 for you. LJXC04.
Nice.
£24.95. Now I'm going to show my ignorance now, which I do on a regular basis, I appreciate. Aqua Vida. What's that mean?
And aqua is water.
Yeah,
Vida
but the
means
vida?
alive. Vida, live.
Because there's that living La Vida Loca.
Oh, okay.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Don't know what that
I
means
even
either.
remember that. Yeah, I don't know what it means either.
Living La Vida Loca.
Which was awesome.
Do we know what Vida is?
I seem to think it means life, but I could be sorely mistaken. So
Messaging? Water life, is it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, somebody's cleverer than us that named the kit. Somebody in the kit team's very clever.
Life.
It does mean life.
Lifetime life.
Oh, okay. There you go. Interesting choice. But yeah, you can see why it's water, can't you?
yeah. Oh, look at those.
Yeah,
look at the
they're beautiful.
banding.
Yeah. Now then, before we start with the demo, can we please have a beautiful look at oh look, oh Nadja, you're so oh, what's the no, but you know when you're creative with macrame, you're so creative with macrame. It's just, you baffle me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
it's
you
just
really
a lot of
do.
fun. I just think it's enjoyment, you know, when you're designing. So with the scissors.
It's all right, darling. You flush your scissors off us if you like. It's fine.
So yeah, no, I mean often I get my inspiration from the actual kits.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah,
when I come in and I have a look at the stones and you design with the stones in mind. So no, it's beautiful together, and especially when you get the silver strand in
love
there.
that, yeah.
It just pops. It just brings the design out. So I really enjoyed.
Sparkles. Look
Yeah.
at that.
So if
That's so lovely.
The silver is in there as well, so you can actually see the sparkle in there. I love
beautiful.
doing that, and that is one of the most simplest. It doesn't look
Really?
simple, but
Doesn't look simple.
It's
No, you're right.
super, super simple.
Okay.
Love. It's one of my favourites. So.
Which one are you going to teach us how to do?
I thought this bracelet because I had
Yeah.
a lot of requests for
Have
that
you?
sort of design, so I'm going to teach you how to do that.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm going to bring it across. So I can
Yes,
talk you
please.
through. So, right, open it up, and it is a very simple macrame technique, which is a lot of fun to make as well, and it's also great for beginners because we're also going to use the 0.9 cord for that,
Brilliant.
which I adore using.
Yeah.
And what basically all it is got two sections on the outer side, right, and then one center strand solely for whatever stone you're going to add in the center. In this case, I've used the pillows, the cushions, which are beautiful for that. But you could equally use the the coated, the frosted gemstones. So we're going to start off with is a cord that we've got here. We're going to attach it. It doesn't need to be too long, so it's just enough to actually create a zigzag effect. Then we need to attach our working cords. Okay. So these ones need to be a bit longer. I would recommend you have them about 1.5 meters long and then fold them in half. Okay. And then to attach them, I'm just going to remove. Where did I put my cords now? Oh, right in front of me. Sorry. Do that regularly.
All right, my darling.
Do that regularly. Right, so I'm going to pull it apart. And then you can see how the cord kinks up once it gets to the end of the reel. And to straighten it up a bit, simply pull it, and that gets rid of all the kinks.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Really easy. So to attach these cords, we're going to do now is take the cords that you have. So remember 1.5 meters, fold it in half, and feed the loop under, and then fold it over, and bring the two legs through, and this is called a lark's head knot.
I was just going to say that looks like a lark's head.
Reverse lark's head knot, because the lark's head knot shows a little loop on the top. So then to make the cords usable, we're going to loop one side around the right, and then the other around the left, and this is how we attach the cords. Okay, yeah. Okay, so set aside because we don't need that extra. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of our cords. Okay. So we're going to set aside 4 and then 4. Take the center away. And what we're going to do with the left is, so just pretend that these don't exist. So as I always say to my students or whoever I teach is, don't worry if you have a lot of cords going on. You always ever work with 2 at a time. Okay, so don't get
just break it down.
Break it down. So we're going to take, out of the 4 cords, we're going to take one of the innermost cords, and we're going to attach the left hand cord with a right hand double half hitch. So we're going to go over once over the cord, loop it out, and bring the working cord out towards the right, pull it tight, and then simply repeat. Okay, so this is a right double half hitch. So what we're going to do next now is reverse knotting direction. So we're going to switch hands. Just make sure that your core cord is always over your working cord. So we're going to switch it over, core cord over, and what we're going to do now is create, sorry, just going to shift this out of the way. Create a left double half hitch. So working cord loops over the same core cord in a anti-clockwise motion up towards the left, pull it tight, and then repeat. So there's always 2 revolutions per knot. Okay, so that's forcing the cord to come back towards the center. Set aside, and we're going to repeat this process with the last 2 cords. Okay, so innermost cord, this is my core. Working cord, remember, always under your core, and we're going to loop this anti-clockwise through out to the left, which is a left double half hitch, and repeat. And to switch over, remember, core over the top, your working cord underneath, and we're going to reverse knotting direction. We're now going to tie a right double half hitch, like so. Okay. All right. And now we have a loop, and we're going to close this off. So the two core cords get tied together. And remember, when you do this, you're going to repeat this process a few times, and you always tie the same cord to the same cord in the center. You mustn't mix and match, so keep going. So we're going to repeat this a few times. So I'm just going to recreate what I did at the bottom. So obviously it's going to look a tiny bit different because now we already have a base. And you can see how this creates kind of like a DNA shape. Going to repeat that. So it's great sort of design for practice, because you do the same thing over and over again. It's repetitive, so it's very good practice. So remember, when you get to the center, it's imperative that you tie, let's say, if you started with tying the left to the right, you keep that going, left to the right to the center, because that means that you have the same crossing point, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to just keep going and come back. So I'm just going to do one or two more. So we've got this section here, and it's a good way to practice your knot tensions. Even if you can start doing this without starting the whole bracelet, you could just do a simple strand. You could break the bracelet down and do a very simple wave if you don't want to make the whole necklace, the whole bracelet. So now let me just have a look how many I've got here. So that's 3.
It's a beautiful effect, isn't it?
It's lovely. I use it a lot in my designs just because I enjoy it. So 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 knots, 3 loops. Okay. So now,
can I hold that up to the camera?
Yes, absolutely.
Just so that you can see the section here that on the top that Nadja's just starting to do. Look. See, look, just so you can see. Oh, beautiful. Really beautiful design.
Right. So what we need to do now is we've got 4 cords in the center. The reason why they are there is just so that we have the spacing for, wrong bead. So that we have the spacing to actually fit the square into the center. So we've got our 4 cords there, but we're not going to use 3 of those cords, just 1. Okay. That's enough, and that will be the cord where we're going to feed on the beads that we like to have in the center. So in this case, I've used the puffins. They call them puffins. The puffy coins, puffy squares,
puffy rectangles, and
we're going to put these attached.
Oops,
not the day goes by. Where this doesn't do. Right, okay, so now on the other side, so pretend that I have actually gone all the way up on the other side. What I'm going to do now is, just so that I have a bit of structure, I'm going to close this off. So pretend that
we've done the same on the other side.
Same on the other side, and we have a cord coming off, okay, like here. So what we need to do to keep these stones in place and to separate them out, we have these 2 cords on either side, and all we're going to do in the center here is create a square knot. So really simple, coming from the left, then bringing over the right cord and going under, out towards the left, pull this tight, and then coming back from the other side, cross the cord over, and then bring the cord from the left underneath everything. And pull it tight. You may need to readjust when you go towards the center. Leave a little bit of a loose edge, and this is how it would sit. And then all you would do is continue with your design. So you'd bring back in the cords, carry on with your knotting, and then every 3 or so. So now you've created your first, and all you're going to do is now pick up the cords you've attached and bring that back into the design.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes sense, yeah?
Yeah.
So bring that in. Make sure you don't pull it too tight, otherwise the design gets pulled too much together. And then just continue knotting. Obviously, you then need to decide how long you want the bracelet to be. So That's the first loop created. So this is what you would do. Obviously the same would be on the other side, and every 1, 2, 3 or so you would add a stone, not a square knot. 1, 2, 3, add a stone, and so forth. Yeah. Okay, and that's it. And then when you get to the end, obviously you need to come to the same end. I'm going to show you how to finish this the same way. Okay. So now we need another base cord, 4 cord.
Okay.
I'm going to link that up. And to finish off, I'm going to remove this. So let's just pretend this is the bottom here. Okay. I'm going to open this so that I have better access to it. Okay. I'm going to bring my fantastic, very professional toolkit out, which is great.
Don't worry, we've got lots of amazing new storage coming up over the birthday week.
Yeah, I think I may need to invest. Although I think old habits die hard, or rather, can you teach old dogs new tricks? My husband likes to say that to me.
Of course you can. Cheeky, he's a bit cheeky, isn't he? Of course you can.
Considering you're 13 years older than me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, anyway, so I'm going to open this up, just so I can show you how to finish it off. Okay. So there's also a way to show you how, when you've made a mistake, how easy it is. Yeah. So especially with a thicker cord, as I say, it's very, very forgiving for beginners. Even for more advanced knotters, I adore using the 0.9 cord just because.
That's what I learned with the 0.9.
Yeah, fantastic. And again, with all the colours we have in the long range.
Totally agree, yeah.
Right, so nearly done. And on occasion we have the T-pins as well. So to finish it up, so you bring in your cord and it's going to attach to the end. Again, it doesn't need to be that long because it's only there for 3 rows, and we're going to bring in a needle, put it in a bit at an angle, okay, so that it's nice at the top, and then all we're going to do is attach the cords that are left over and tie them. And this will create a row. It takes a little bit of practice to get it straight, but you can just, as I said, practice it. Macrame especially is a lot of repetition and great for practice. So just keep knotting. And then even if the row isn't perfectly straight, what you can then do, I'm just going to keep going. Got 3 more to attach. And this will finish off all of the cords in your design and bring you back to a very straight row at the end. It's the last section here. Okay, so now you've attached all of the cords. And even if your cords isn't straight at the end, all you can do is pull slightly, and this will straighten everything up. Just excuse me for 1 second.
Okay, I'll show the end here that we're doing. I'll pop that there just to show the end. So that's the section at the bottom there that Nadja, and he said Klesha then, Nadja's doing there for you. Okay, there you go.
Right, so that's really easy. So it's really easy. So basically all we've done here is created this row, and all you're going to do now is zigzag back. So take a pin, come back, and then basically knot back in the other direction. And you can just keep doing that, left, right, until you get very easy, and then until you get the desired length. So you can make this 3 rows like me, or you can make it 5, whatever you want. Jump ring and brilliant. What do we like to say? Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. That's it. Easy, easy.
Bob's your uncle.
Yep, that's it. So that's how easy it is.
That's lovely.
It's a great practice.
Really lovely.
And that design works with any type of gemstone that we had on here tonight. So it's really easy. It's a lot of fun as well. So
brilliant. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Well done. Beautiful demo. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Right then, shall we? Now this is a perfect clasp that could be used for that design there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Nadja's favourite. It's my favourite. It's just the most brilliant finding imaginable, and we're going to make it a star by.
Brilliant.
the magnetic clasp. Oh, or clasp because it's posh.
Oh, clasp.
It's
a clasp.
It's a clasp, darling. But it's also, for me personally, the perfect size. 8mm. Just perfect. And it really, I don't mean to sound over the top and I don't mean to sound dramatic, but it really can, for a lot of people, be the difference between wearing jewellery and not wearing jewellery.
I think so.
It really
I totally
can.
agree.
And I've got two friends of mine in my really close friendship circle that had stopped wearing jewellery
because they couldn't fasten it.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
A bit more mature ladies just couldn't do it. And you think again, arthritic, any dexterity issues, could be age, could be all sorts of things. And actually, they are, without doubt, the easiest class to do up, bar none. And I think that is hard to argue because I can't think of another. You think of a toggle, you think of a slider, you'd need two as you slide the ball disc up the slider bracelet. You think of a bolt ring, you think of a lobster, you think of a trigger, you think of a, I think I said toggle. You think of all the other clasps that we've got, you're going to need 2 fingers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whereas actually, just the one. Because all you got to do, that's it. That is it. And it closes flush every single time because of the quality of the clasp.
And as well is, it's so hard to actually undo it, so you'd have to really...
You have to slide it, don't you, as opposed to pull it.
Yeah, so if you were to wear a bracelet with a normal clasp and you snagged it somewhere, it would break at the same tension that this would take to open it.
Exactly.
So it's pretty safe.
So you just slide it open. If you think security-wise as well, because the whole inside, apart from just the bezel edge, the entire clasp on the inside is your magnet. So there's only a tiny little bezel, look. You think so security-wise, that is super, super, super secure. Super easy to do up, and not just that, it's a designer feature class. If you think how many rounds we brought you on the show tonight, you think how that's going to blend in perfectly with a 6mm, 8mm, 10mm round gemstone. You can make it a feature. It doesn't have to be done up at the back. It can be a feature at the front. It can be an asymmetric design. This is, and again, if you think about your pearls, think of the amount of beautiful near round or perfect round or beautiful style shell pearls, round pearls, cotton pearls. That's just going to look beautiful. And the fact that you've got it in 2 precious metals, rose gold plating and the 925 sterling silver. The only thing that you do need to mention to people, and we do stipulate this every single time, or we certainly should if we can recall to, you do have to ask people if they wear a device such as a pacemaker. We're not saying it will affect it, we're not saying it won't, we're saying it could do. And you've got to stay safe with a device like that. So always contact the manufacturer of the pacemaker device and just ask the question. You've got to be safe.
But apart from that, without a doubt, it's the absolute best finding you can get.
Totally agree. I mean, I say this, my lovely friend Val, who's turning 79 on Saturday, the most amazing lady. I made her a pearl necklace and gave her the pearl necklace, and it's beautiful. But it wasn't the pearl. She said, she's got a Scottish accent. I do like the pearl. I can't do it. I can't do it. I do like the pearl. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, I was at lunch with her today. She'll kill me. But do you know what she said? She said it's the clasp. She'd never experienced a magnetic clasp.
To be fair, I hadn't seen one before we had them either. I mean, I'd seen them, but never had one, and I'm gutted that I hadn't seen them before.
They're brilliant.
Because they are just amazing. They really are. They're game changer, complete.
Do you know what I think they are? They're the most stress-free clasp that we do.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, hassle-free. I mean, I had a amount of times I spend on an evening out when I've had my nails done and all, and I just struggle to fasten my clasp.
So it might be that you have nails that are too long. That makes it difficult to do up your it might be the fact that you haven't got any nails. It might be all sorts of reasons. But I tell you what, and the reason I always talked about, Clash was saying about seed bead design, and including your macrame there, because it can be more of a floppy style design. So actually, when you've got that kind of floppiness across the wrist, for example, and you're trying to capture the end with your clasp, not impossible.
Absolutely, that's it.
So
especially lightweight.
So just slide. It's hard to do really when it's not part of the. But rather than pull, slide like that. Just go like that, and then, as I said, little finger look. Just put them anywhere near each other.
Could play with that all day.
You could. You could. You really could. Now, ELGP 78, these always are extremely, extremely popular, the magnetic clasp.
Oh.
After all that, you've given me 34.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me, mine says £6.95.
Well, wow, that's why.
Sorry. Oh, I see. So we had 68, half the stock's gone, because practically all of you are going for 2 each. It said £6.95 on my sheet, so you've saved £2 of magnetic clasp there, and they are 925 stamped.
Oh, thanks to you then, isn't it?
Now then. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. So 925 sterling silver, rose gold plate over the top, perfect clasp, absolutely perfect, super easy, lovely feature design as well. Because that with a if you've got a 6mm, 8mm, 10mm, that kind of design, that's just going to blend in beautifully.
It will, yeah. I just like the fact that it's perfectly round as well, as you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just put it on there so you
Feature
can
thing
see it.
itself. I mean, you could just have a chain on it and use that as the focal point.
You could.
In fact, I know you
She's
can't.
stealing it. She's stealing it. No, you steal it. Go on. So what's she going to do?
No, I'm just looking, but I'm just thinking that wouldn't actually work because you have to open and close it. So I was going to design around it, but then I just realized it's actually a clasp, so no, I can't do that. But happens, you know. Or you could have something hanging off each side as like a cascading design. Oh, that would
I like
work.
that word, cascade.
Cascading. Reminds you of a holiday, doesn't it? Waterfalls in the jungle.
Oh.
Nice, eh?
What waterfall in the jungle holiday have you been on?
Oh, plenty. In Swaziland, we used to go hiking in a place called Malolodja. Used to go to the Komati viewpoint. Yeah, hupus were there.
Hoopoe.
Had hupus and we had elephants and leopards and everything else. That was amazing. So the hupus, yeah.
Hoopoe.
They actually make that noise as well.
Hoopoe.
They're the most, I mean, if you have the chance, you must actually go and watch a video of them. They are the most hilarious birds to watch. They're funny. They're amazing.
Oh.
So, a hoopoe. It's funny that you find that funny, a hoopoe.
Oh, I find those things funny, don't worry. Oh, posh. Oh, I put this. Now, earlier on, we had the most lovely coated midnight blue black spinel, didn't we?
Yes, have we still got that? It's not too,
Oh, look at her. Oh. That's it. Is there any left, you know, sweet pea? Oh, the coated black spinel gone? Hang on, she's having a moment. I don't know what she thought I was talking about then. She went, no, then she went, oh, there is. That's all right then.
How about the amethyst together with that, the coated one?
Which amethyst?
At the end.
Oh, the rainbow ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fairy bubbles.
Yeah.
Nice.
That would look lovely as well, wouldn't it? Oh, very pretty. I feel pretty. Do you know that was on the other night? Every time I see West Side Story, I have to watch it.
Really?
Every time it comes on the telly.
It's a bit like dinner for one at New Year's Eve, isn't it? You watch it.
Oh, I just love it. So coated silimonite.
Oh, I don't think I know this gemstone. Silimonite.
Silimonite.
Never heard of it before.
Silimonite, it's beautiful. It's a really, really beautiful gemstone, silimonite. I love the name, silimonite.
I was about to say, sounds like something you put in your porridge in the morning.
How does it sound like it goes in your porridge? Silimonite. I think it sounds more like a building.
A building?
Like building a brick wall.
Okay.
With silicon, silimonite. You're going to put it in your porridge.
You never know.
Gee, you never know. Oh, there you go. The poor silimonite's thinking, what the heck? Anyway. Just, honestly, we've gone too lolly top, haven't we? It's gone past the watershed.
Oh.
Gee, GHRU62. We've gone bonkersville. Tell you what, they'll go really nice with the kit.
Oh yes.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's lovely.
I like the chunkiness of that together, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Nice.
Oh, I like those. They're lovely. You're quite right. I can never say the orthombic crystal structure. I can't say it. Orthombic crystal structure.
It's like a tone breaker.
Orthombic.
You rolled that. Oh. I can't do it. Oh, I can't. Orthombic. See?
Orthombic.
Best. And I'm German. I should be able to roll my R's. I can't do it. I'll go away. It's not fair. Oh. Oh, these are so cute.
Adam, we do love you, Adam. You're very helpful
we do.
somehow. Oh, these little gift bows, look.
These are so nice because you can actually thread through them. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I'll tell you what. They are very pretty. Little bow connectors, because there's a loop on each end, look. See, look, if I turn it over, can you see the loop at each end there? I'm obliterating one with the tweezers. 95 clearly stamped as well. Very pretty, you get 3 of them.
No, they're so dainty, I love that.
They're lovely, aren't they? They're really cute.
I'll just have a look at one. I just want to see if you
Yeah,
can
there you
actually
go,
thread
sweetie, there you
through.
go.
Thank you.
It's all right, darling. You have a little nose, because there's a loop on each end.
Yeah.
You could actually turn that into a... Oh, sorry. You could actually turn that really easily, because of the way that is, into a lovely little sterling silver ring, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I'm just looking. If you have a look at the actual design, you could thread your material, threading materials through the loop, bring it up, and nestle maybe one of those gorgeous zircon into the opening.
Oh, yeah.
And go through the center, over the center, and come out and do the same on the other side. So you could actually add a gemstone, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love things like that because you can have a good play.
They're really cute, aren't they? Now that is impressive, I have to say. £4.95 sterling silver, all that detail.
That's gorgeous.
That's brilliant, isn't it? £4.95 and you get all 3.
Wow.
Super duper. That is so, and they're so bright, the lustre, aren't
I think
they?
if you could get several of those, you could make a whole bracelet out of those with sterling silver jump rings we had earlier.
Oh, now that is a good idea.
Chainmail design, and then add those in.
Do little chainmail sections in between. That would look really nice, wouldn't it?
I nearly said Beyonce sections. Byzantine.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Have you been drinking?
No.
Was there something in that spicy garlic chicken? Was it laced with something? Beyonce.
Beyonce sections. I mean, this is a new weave. Oh,
Tell you what, Nadja. Oh,
I need a drink.
you need
now.
something. Honestly, I do love you. £4.95. Botastic. Botastic. Not Bojangles, Botastic.
Oh dear. Wee. Oh, these are nice.
It's a parody. Everything's pretty today.
Yeah. Lots of beautiful pinks and purples today,
Yeah,
I have to
haven't we?
say.
Pinks and purples.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Nice.
Unicorn. Wait, now, oh, do I give it away?
What is it? Now you have to, because now you said something.
I'm going to ask my producer before she tells me off. Becky, do you remember like the other day when the manager came in and she was telling us about those new thingies on our show on the birthday week? Yeah. Do you think we're allowed to say? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. You know when you... What were you doing there?
I'm excited.
I think, what? I was thinking, ooh,
I'm turning into a chicken. I had so much chicken today.
With a whoop whoop.
I'm going to start crowing just now as well.
Anyway, right. You know when we did the lovely ring holders, you know, to put your ring on? We've done like a cat.
Yes, okay.
And I think we've done an elephant. I've heard that during the birthday week, we've only gone and got, you know how popular unicorns are right now? I think we're going to have a unicorn ring holder.
That is so cool.
Yeah?
Now you said it. Big secret.
Don't tell anybody though. Because if anybody finds out that I've told, I could be in big fat trouble.
We'll just rewind on YouTube.
Shh. Anyway, rainbow coated rose quartz. I never said it. I quite fancy one of them. A unicorn ring holder.
I know, me too. I'm still a little girl at heart.
Yeah,
so
aren't we
who
all?
knows? Yeah.
Aren't we all?
So I like little unicorns.
I think we're doing a bulldog as well.
Oh, really?
I think so. British
nice.
bulldog, I think, yeah. Anyway, I've got to stop
be
now.
popular.
I've got to stop now. I think we're going to do a British bulldog as well.
Oh, what else? While you're in the mood?
No. I've already given away far more than I should. There was another one, wasn't there? There was 3 we were doing. Unicorn, British bulldog. What's the other one? What was the other one?
Chicken?
It wasn't a chicken and it wasn't a whoopoo. Or a hoopoo.
Oh, now I'm upset.
Can't remember. Anyway, OZGP69 for the rainbow coated rose quartz. Now, we are... Pardonnez-moi? Rodney? Oh, got an itchy arm, sorry. Ooh, look for the an itch just suddenly goes, wah. And you're like, ooh.
Oh, now these are chunky.
Very frothy. Listen, you could go on safari with them.
Oh, yes, if you could.
Couldn't you?
Citrine in between that we had earlier.
Yeah.
That would work so well.
Citrine in between. I like the way that rhymed. Citrine in between.
I'm good tonight, am I?
You are. I'll tell you what. You know, self-praise is no praise, Mum, they used to say. I'd like, all right, Mum, well, praise me then. Wouldn't have to do it myself then. Now then, we've got these lovely puffy marquees. And usually we will say that we don't tell you how many you get, but you are. I'm going to check though. It says 9, so let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's convenient because if there hadn't been 9, we would have been just slightly awkward. So cappuccino. I'll have a cappuccino with the chocolate bits on the top.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And sprinkles and hot.
My stepdad doesn't like the sprinkles on the top. And I mean, that's the best bit, Jerry.
Oh, it is, yeah. I mean, I would have like 5 cappuccinos just to eat the sprinkles off the top.
I've just remembered. He rang me on the way to lunch today and I said, I'll ring you back in 2 hours when I finish lunch. And I forgot. Oh.
You can always blame it on age.
She said it.
Sorry. I'm in big trouble now. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not far behind you if that makes you feel any better.
What? I mean, there's below the belt, and there's below the belt, but you know, but that's fine. If that's how it's going to play out, well. Cappuccino coloured fancy agates. And we're actually going to take all of these. We're in shock to less than a £5. Well, right. The gloves are off. OMG.
Don't have fun to go now.
Do you know, I mean, I expect it. Because in my ear, I'll get in my talkback all through for 4 or 5 hours on a show. I'll get it from all my team. They just take the mickey for hours. And then I rely on my friend here. But oh, no. Anyway, £4.95 for the first time ever. Honestly, I'm in shock. I mean, feel free, anybody wants to message in and give me some moral support here, or just continue with the abuse. I really don't, I'm getting used to it now. Anyway, so, moving swiftly on.
Oh, goodness me. These are nice.
Aren't they? Thanks for your support, these are nice. Anyway, now lavakites, very sexy. Very, very sexy. They
Just like you.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't get to do that, no. Anyway, with the cinnamonite, you like to put in your porridge?
Yes.
Coated cinnamonite with the coated black spinel as well. Clear quartz, faceted that we had earlier with the rose quartz, faceted as well, that would look lovely. I love lavakite, absolutely love lavakite. Can we have a little zoomy in? Because I want to show you that lovely swirling effect, look. It's got like a glittery effect inside.
Like labradorite.
Yeah, hasn't it? Oh, they go over so well with labradorite. Go that.
Nice.
You can see that in a sparkle, can't you? I'll tell you what, if you've not had lavakite before, you will fall in love with it. It's a very intoxicating gemstone. Draws
like a
you
planet,
in.
Doesn't it? Like that. Yeah.
Do you know what as well? I think we have massively underpriced these gemstones. No way, lavakite in a 12 mil should be £5.95. Yeah.
Wow,
should we work that out per lavakite?
I mean, you hardly ever see massive rounds like that for less than at least £7-8, isn't it?
I haven't counted them yet. How many were there? Did anybody hear me count then? Honestly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31.
Wow.
20p each, pretty much. Have I had any lovely, kind jewellery maker message in to give me some moral support? Have I had anybody? Oh, Janetta, Ozzy, bless you, are wonderful. Oh, I love you. See, I knew there'd be somebody nice. Thank you.
I love you too.
Get off. Message from Nikki as well. What? No, it's not. Come on. Oh, I love you, Zena. Oh, thank you. See, there are some nice people out there.
Okay.
All the JM audience love you, Zena, and they're worth more than your work colleagues who are blind to your magnificence. Oh, can we print that off? I love you. I absolutely. What are you laughing at? Do you see what I'm up against? Do you see what I'm up against? Thank you. I love you. They just said you can have her. 10 minutes, you'll send her back. They're probably right.
Money back guarantees.
What? Seriously?
Just, what were you said? Send it back.
I'd like to apologise for my colleague. Sure, it's a good job there's a money back guarantee. Oh, do you know what? You've got to have a giggle, haven't you? I don't mind.
We're just joking.
Do you know,
love you.
Get off. No, get off. Do you know what my stepmom used to say? She used to say, if they're having a go about you, they're giving somebody else a rest.
Right.
And I thought, and? Oh. Is it a bad time to say I'm having a hot flush again? No. Oh, no. Haven't we had some lovely cracking deals on Unakite tonight?
Yes, we did. It was a squares earlier on. That's nice.
Cubes.
Squares.
Cubes.
Okay, cubes.
Cubes. I seriously wouldn't take her to the pub. I think she's had enough. Get her a soft drink, somebody. Please.
But I've only had coffee and it's the water.
You've had too much, I'm telling you. Now, there you go.
Too much chicken.
Now, Honestly, I'm surrounded. Somebody get me out of here. No, that is an unusual size wheel, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because usually our wheels are much bigger than that. That's a 2x4 mil.
Yeah, they are. They're quite nice because they're very different as spaces, I think.
Yeah.
For a touch of colour, they're fab.
I think that's really cool, actually. I think they're quite super cool. Super cool. I really like those.
Love the colour of
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that is absolute textbook unakite. That is really strong. Yeah, if you got the cubes earlier, or the ovals that we had earlier as well, that is a really good strand. Can I just try that on as well, just a little bracelet? Because I like the way they sets a real compact design, doesn't it?
Oh, that was the actual. Every time you put something on your wrist and I see the memory wire, that would look fantastic.
It really would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really, really nice.
I
Just
think
because of the fluidity, sorry.
Yeah, and I think that is I think that's a totally unisex strand design, isn't it? £7.95. Really, really, really lovely. I do like those. 60 carats of unakite in those 2x4 mil. That's the first time I've ever seen a wheel of that size in gemstones in Jewellery Maker. I like it. Unakite, unakite, unakite. We've got it.
You're saying I've had too much, you know?
Sally, oh, it's me mate in Nebraska. Sorry, Zena, but that was hilarious. I'm crying over here. Oh, I've just said she's my mate. I'll backtrack that. Sally from Nebraska. Martina says, girls, you are making threading 50 now. It's very difficult, but what a laugh. Sorry, what, Zena? Sarah said, love you, Zena, but I am laughing my socks off. Nadja is on fire tonight. Oh, she's on something, I tell you. Loving the show, everyone.
Okay.
Hoop, hoop. Zena, I have to say, if I were asked if I can choose anyone for a dinner guest, I would say Zena, because you never fail to make my husband and I smile. Oh, there you go, Denise. If you do me in, I tell you what, you know how I like sausage? If you did me toad in the hole, I would be there.
Oh, yeah, you said that before.
Oh, I tell you what, toad in the hole.
Nice.
Toad in the hole.
That's good.
Oh! Love it. Denise, I'd come and make you and yours. I love Norfolk as well. I love Norfolk.
Oh, I want to go. I've got friends that live there.
Have you?
Let's go and visit them. Nice.
Thank you, though. Thank you for those lovely supportive comments. I needed a few. Thank you, my lovelies. You're all very kind, unlike my work colleagues. Thank you, you lovely lot.
Aww.
Well, can I just say, we have had a giggle, haven't we? We had a lovely giggle tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, I didn't realise it's nearly finished.
Oh,
Look, I do get it. Oh, garlic. I get. Do you want some garlic? I've got some left. You'd like some?
No, really, no, thanks.
But it's really good.
Now then, I'm just going to recap the Bumblebee. Buzz, 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 honeybee, honeybee, buzz, if you like, but one stink. How many? 50. 50 people got this in their baskets. Why? You don't want to leave it there, do you? These are brand new. They are gorgeous. There's been a whole buzz about them in the studio. And they are extraordinary. They are just over, we worked it out about just over 40 carats a piece. Mahoosive size. Lovely big, oh, can you imagine actually building a wall out of those?
That
like a feature wall in your back garden. How cool would that be?
That would
make
be
a bee
fun.
hotel out of Bumblebee jasper. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine what a bee hotel would look like.
Oh, I've got a bee hotel in my garden.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. You can make your own beehive hotel really easily.
Oh, okay. How'd you do that?
Well, get loads of you get loads of, you do like I've got like all my rockery slabs, and then I've done all like cones and things, and I've done bamboo sticks like that, and you build up all higgledy-piggledy holes and things for the bees to go in.
Like for real? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's excellent.
Like a nature's own beehive, not beehive, but bee hotel for the little holes and things.
Okay, oh, that's brilliant.
Look
That's
up on the internet,
fab
bee
idea,
hotel. They're great. They're lovely.
I didn't realise it was a thing. That's fab.
Yeah,
Okay, I like that.
Anyway, 1995, brand new straight off the Buzz 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 Bumblebee Jaspers, and they're lovely. May I say, You, as always, never let us down. You're always there. You're always supportive. You're just lovely. You are... I'm not talking to you lot. I'm talking to our... They just went, it's okay. It's okay. No, honestly. Now then, I'm having a day off tomorrow.
You need day off. I think after tonight.
This one's on the mid-show tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So if you want more of this, what, 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
Sorry, 2 o'clock. Yeah, she'll be on the mid-show tomorrow at 2 o'clock. A massive thank you to my amazing team, joking aside. I know you love me, really. You hide it so well. You are adorable. Thank you. Thank you for your company. Now, I am on a lot over the weekend. Sorry. I'm going to be with you at 8 o'clock Saturday morning with the lovely Mark Smith, straight into the mid-show with the Alison Tarry, and back with Mark Smith on Sunday morning. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Take care. Sleep well. Bye.
So why are we dressed like this?
Why are you dancing like that?
What have we got to...
Can't tell you.
Of course you can
No, I
tell me.
can't tell you. You know me, I keep all my secrets to myself. Just between you and me.
Of course.
Okay. Very pleased to announce the launch of this year's first Hammersmith workshop. Limited to 100 places. Today's going to be epic, and it's all a totally tropical theme. So we've got gemstones, we've got seed beads, materials, threading, everything you need to make this a wonderful, wonderful day. And we're going to be launching it very soon. In fact, we're going to be launching this workshop at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 27th of April. So not long to go now. So that's Saturday, April 27th at 10 a.m. where we're going to be launching this brand new London workshop.
London's back. First one of the year. We're doing it with Mark in London. Totally
Tropical. Don't feel obliged to dress like this.